Yo, what's good, Chattington? How are we doing? MJSB6JK Snitch07 with a notification on just says just stop. Okay, guys, we gotta wrap it up just because Snitch said it. What's good, Blaze, Dark Mask, Brizboz? Chat, we are here because we are doing an England prediction slash bingo card. So, you might be wondering, what's up? Why is there a random stream on a random, what is it? It's Friday for me, but there's no chapter, chat. There's no chapter. This is a prediction, discussion, theory stream. If you guys are an OG viewer, you guys remember these streams, bro. We used to stream like every single week, twice. One for a discussion stream, or like during break week, and two, for the actual chapter itself. But there was no break week. Apparently, we were supposed to be on a break week. Like, all the leakers said there was going to be a break week. I think Arrow said there was going to be a break week. And all that shit happened, but we're not on break week, which is a miracle, man, because England game is going to be starting next, and the reason why we're streaming today is because the England game is starting in the next chapter. We have to make all of our last-minute England predictions and the bingo card now, you know? I can't make the bingo card after the England game starts, especially if we want to talk about, like, who's going to start, or, like, predict who's going to start, or, like, guess who's going to start, you know? So that's why we're here. We're streaming right now, and it's also been a while since I've done a discussion stream. I miss you guys, bro. I miss talking to you guys. As much as you guys, you know, just go into the chat, slander Rain, slander myself. Dude, it's a love-hate relationship, and that's what's amazing about it. Anyways, Blaze2DA, Vidit Gamer, Krish, SB6JK. Yeah, I've seen many people, but RDG as well. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. Hold on, let me announce this in the Discord as well. Just like secret discussion stream or some shit like that. Yeah, I was also gonna make a video this week on like a theory for Isagi, but we'll see. I might just talk about it because I tried making it, and then honestly it was just like the time passed by so quickly, and it didn't really make as much cohesive sense as like my last theory. So I was all like, I don't know, bro. We'll talk about it right here. Invincible Strawberry. There you go. Your notice, man. Welcome to the stream. First stream. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. People like that usually can't join the stream. They're able to join the stream now because we're streaming at like a different time. That's why I honestly like streaming at these like random hours or random days and random times. It's been a while since I've done like a non-chapter review stream. When was the last time? I think the BLUELOCK Awards, chat. Guys, who was there in the BLUELOCK Awards, man? Oh my god. That was like last year or like the New Year's, right? Was it the end of last year? Who was there? That was genuinely some of the best. That was like one of the best streams, like top 10 Hiryo streams. Up there with the Rin getting bench chapter 350. I love Michael Kaiser. We already know that, Jur. Speaking of which, Jur, I might be making a Michael Kaiser video, but you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. Okay, anyways, or surprise. I don't even know. Hold on. Let me announce this in the Discord. Surprise England bingo card prediction stream. Let's go. Okay, chat. So, the way we're going to be doing the bingo card, I'll load it up in a hot second, but we're going to be doing the bingo card, basically predicting what we think is going to happen in the England game. Guys, I also checked. Hold on. We could, like, go back and forth. Okay, why did it stop working? Okay, now, there we go. Now it's working. I went back and forth with the other bingo card we had, next arc bingo card. Guys, we made this at the end of the NEL. What the fuck were we cooking here, chat? What were we cooking here? Aomori's Messi survives. Fucking Itoshi. Okay, that one's kind of free. We already know that. Ray Dark relevance slash announcement. Match in the rain. We actually need a match in the rain. But like half of this shit, Isagi captain, chat. We were cooking like absolutely nothing, man. We were cooking absolutely nothing. No invite? Wait, what do you mean, nut? I'll let you have a space on the bingo card if you want. Yo, Biorhythm Rain with the 2 not insane headband said, I like your mic and PC and forehead. What the fuck are we even saying, man? It hasn't, it's been 5 minutes into the stream and some BS is already being fucking said, man. Thank you so much, Bio. W's in chat for Bio. I don't even know, man. What are we even saying, bro? Oh, no, like no noti? I guess, like, I don't even know. I guess there was no noti. I don't know. We'll see what happens, chat. We'll see what happens. Random ass stream. What the fuck? Yeah, we're randomly streaming. Kiwi, when was the last time we did like a discussion stream? All the way back in the fucking Ubers, bro? You know what I mean? It's been so long since the last like discussion stream or like a non-chapter review stream. the last one was the Blue Lock Awards, and I can't wait for the Blue Lock Awards this time around. Chat, I'm gonna improve it by so much. Like, I think we'll get some other creators in there as well. We'll probably have, like, it actually sorted out and shit like that, because last time it was, like, I had to just randomly scroll. We'll probably put it on, like, a slideshow. And, like, everyone could vote in it and everything like that. But we'll do the bingo card. Don't bring back Ubers, bro. Making me feel old. Ubers was so long ago, now that I think about it. What was it, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Yuki Miya starts. Yuki Miya versus Teddy. I know, a lot of Yuki Miya glazers. First stream, been here since the NEL days. Welcome to the stream. Since the NEL days is crazy. And the first stream, welcome. I'm glad you can make it. It's crazy that, like, people are here for the first time. I for real thought there was a new chapter. There's no break week this week. I thought there was a break week. There's a new chapter in literally a day, chat. So 24 hours from now, we'll have the leaks for the next chapter. And then obviously officials always comes out on Tuesday. That's like the normal official release date, you know? But we'll be doing that. Chat, I'm super excited though. We got a bingo card. Also, there's a lot of Anime Expo news. Arrow Assassin, he gave me permission to watch his video on. He made a whole video on, like, every single Anime Expo news. Otherwise, I'd have to compile it myself. Chat, don't point out that I don't subscribe. This is also my business account. You guys can see in the top right. It's not my profile picture. Guys, we support other Blue Lock content creators too. But yeah, this is my business account. There's other Anime Expo news as well. I don't know exactly everything there, so we'll probably watch his video. And then, yeah, this next arc bingo card, chat, we did not hit on this shit. But yeah, we got a bingo card for England. How we're gonna do it as well is, yo, Ice Shells with the 2 Not-to-Say headbands. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Ice Shells. Rin over Nagi and Isagi over Nagi. Wait, no. He has greater than. Wait, Rin is less than Nagi and Isagi is less than Nagi. Reading comprehension final boss. Nah, bro. What are we saying, man? Ice Shells. I can't agree with that, bro. W's the chat for Ice Shells and the... Richard's Pizza. No, Richard's Pizza. You gotta stop, man. Thank you so much for the 10 Hiryo gifted. Thank you so much, Richard's Pizza. Holy shit. Richard Pizza is an enigma, bro. How does he come out of nowhere? Wait, Peroxide got gifted a membership too, bro. Holy shit. We actually got to think this bingo card through, bro. That's what I'm saying, Kiwi. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much, Richard's Pizza, though. W in the chat for Richard's Pizza. My fucking goat, man. I'm going to custom make a plaque in my background on my fucking wall, you know? And it's just going to be Richard's Pizza in the back. Should I print out his profile picture, chat? Just put it in the back of my... Print out his profile picture and put it in the back of my stream? That would be fire, no? Put that shit up before my fucking... my YouTube play button. Guys, yeah, I don't want to drill any holes in the wall, so I don't know. But I think I can attach, like, a picture, you know? I think that would be fire. Put Richard's Pizza in the back. No problem, bro. Richard's Pizza, it is a problem. That is literally... That is crazy to me. That is genuinely crazy to me. I appreciate it so much, Richard. Like, you don't even need to do that in the first place, and it means so much that you are. But yeah, I've yet to get a membership off these random gifted subs. Pretty sure Lemon Stan and Stickler got one too. Wait, they got one before you, Kiwi? Kiwi, I'll literally gift you one right after this, bro. I mean, you're a mod, so it literally sticks out your name in general. But yeah, anyways, welcome to the stream for the people that are joining in for the first time and everything like that. But Micah Gonzalez, 2 Not-to-Say headbands. Thank you so much. Pause the stream, gotta pee. Wait, guys, Micah, the group leader, said we gotta pause the stream. So we're pausing the stream right now. I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. Angel, thank you so much for the 2 Not-to-Say headbands as well. What position is Fox gonna be for England? That's a good question. Very good question, Angel. Thank you so much for the 2 Not-to-Say headbands as well. W's chat for Micah and Angel. I will say, I think Fox is gonna be a forward, chat. I don't think a coach makes sense. So these are the 3 things, right? Before we get into the England bingo card, and I'll talk about the format, how we'll do the England bingo card in a second, but Kiwi is right. We need to stay on topic with the bingo card because we're not putting fucking Isagi captain or like some bullshit here, bro. Wait, we might actually get like half of these. British New Gen 11? I'm pretty sure like fucking Teddy's British, right? I don't know my fucking geography, but like that should work. Shido backstory, that's like confirmed from Anime Expo, right? Egoist 4 chemical reaction. We need that shit. Chat, we need a match in the rain. That would be so hype. Please, bro, make it dramatic as fuck. Like, if Bunny and Sai meet each other, we need a match in the raid, chat. But I will say for Fox, let's make some England predictions, right, chat? Remember, we're here. Holy shit. We're here to make some last minute predictions because, you know, the chapters literally, or the leaks are coming out in 24 hours. So I will say, I've said it before. I think Fox is a forward, chat. I think Fox is a forward simply because there's a term literally in real life football called fox in the box, where I don't know if you guys watched like the theory video I made like 2 weeks ago, but there's a term called fox in the box. It makes sense if Teddy is a crosser on his dominant foot. If you guys notice it, when he kicked Botchray using his right foot. So when you cross with your, or when you're a crosser, you cross with your right foot, and if you're cutting in and shit like that and you're taking shots on goal, you use your, or you play inverted. You play as an inverted winger, right? Or wing back, because, or Teddy's a wingback, right? So it doesn't really make sense. But Teddy is going to be able to give crosses to Fox, which is why I think he's a forward. And I don't think... So the other possibilities is he's a coach, right? Or he's a defender, right? And do we think Augie is playing for England? I'll also say that. I'm tired of fucking forwards low-key. But, I mean, Fox isn't a new gen, though. And I think his playstyle, chat, I said this as well. Dr. Seuss naming scheme. That's what I'm saying. Fox in the box, chat. Okay, anyways, so Fox, the reason why as well is because we don't really see any poachers in BLUELOCK. I think the only poacher you could really say is maybe Sendo and Kunigami. Like, I feel like those are the only true goal poachers that we've seen so far, you know? Or like everyone else, like Kaiser, right? Take Kaiser, for example. Shots from, like, fucking far away from the box, using Kaiser impact, going bicycle kick. Very, very stylish player, right? So you take Kaiser, for example, and then you take Fox, who would probably just be sneaking around the fucking penalty area, right? Or the box. Literally the box. Fox in the box, chat. And just scoring goals off of Teddy's crosses. Also, keep in mind, if Augie does play, chat, this is a maybe. If Augie does play, he's a taller player. They call it a target man in real-life football. Augie would be the target man. Everyone would go after Augie, and Fox can sneak around and get goals. So I think that's going to be the dynamic for the England game, chat. I think we're cooking with gas there. But, I could be wrong and he's just the coach. The reason why I don't think he's a coach, though, is because we've never seen a coach outside of Ego get a volume cover. And we know, okay, wait, the final boss music is playing. We know there's no other coaches that has a volume cover. And, yeah, that's literally it. Fox is going to get a cover 100%, right? It's going to be Augie, Fox, and Teddy. I assume, chat, this game will probably last 3 volumes. England, or the last game, is always the last, the longest lasting game. So England will most likely be the longest game, right? So 3 volumes, right? Next one is going to be Teddy, and then maybe Augie or Fox, and then Augie/Fox. Let's say they get fucking volume covers, you know? So I think that's what it's gonna be, chat. You know what I mean? And there's never been a coach volume cover, so that's also another reason for why I think he's a forward. Bald Kaiser? Wait, what does Bald Kaiser have to do anything here? Hopefully Augie plays and has some interesting interactions with Rayo. I agree, Yardayan. Okay, the only thing is, what people say about Augie is obviously he plays for an English club. It doesn't mean you have to be English, right? Noel Noah's French. He plays for Bastard, which is a German club. That's how it works in real life football as well. But that it make no sense because we have Manshine players in fucking England, confirmed playing for England. And Augie's the only Manshine, or the only England player we know outside of Teddy that we even care about, right? Because who cares about fucking Rook, the goalkeeper, you know? And the goalkeeper made the cut. You know what I mean? So that just makes sense. Am I right? Am I right? I don't know, though, chat. If I'm wrong, I know Lemons, or, like, there's a bunch of other BLUELOCK, like, people, or people in the community that are just trying to say that Augie isn't going to play for England. I just think that would be Kaneshiro snubbing Augie for no reason, chat. You know? It makes sense as well if they have, like, a 2-forward formation where Fox is going to be able to sneak around the box, and, Augie is the target man, you know? Fox in the box. Wow, so it's fucking rhyming, bro. It's rhyming. We all love Augie. I think Fox could be Augie's nickname, but why would they be calling Augie the whole, like, his name the whole time Augie and then never calling him Fox, you know? Also for that as well, if they put the formation, like, remember the formation chart where they literally have the formation and their names? Augie's is right there. So then, like, they would put Augie, not Fox, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe that is a little bit of a reach, what I'm saying. It could be true, it could be true. Maybe his full name is Augie Fox, which is low-key a fucking fire name, you know? But I also don't think Augie would be the one to go send Teddy over to the BLUELOCK facility and be like, yo, kill all of them, you know? Oh, wait, I got a soundboard for that. Kill all of them, man. You know what I mean? I need to remember to use my soundboard. I literally didn't even use it the last time. We also got to remember the possibility of Rin coming back on after getting benched. Isagi said he would give him that chance. True. Okay. Rin possibly sub in last minute, right? That's what I said as well. Augie already had a nickname, the Doctor. True. Send the Google Doc. Wait, which one do you want me to send? The bingo card? I literally sent the bingo card to you, Peroxide. Or do you want the cooking document? Fox eat rocks. Okay, what are we rhyming? Bro, or okay, I don't even know what we're saying, bro. Kaiser hat trick against BLUELOCK because okay, why am I even like, why am I reading jurors' messages, by the way? Fox and Crocs. Wait, are we just rhyming now? Did we become Dr. Seuss? De'Aaron Fox? Yeah, Fox is just gonna keep selling the game, bro. Where did you send it to me? To your email, Peroxide. Because Augie have beef with Rayo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Augie will 100% be scoring this game, chat. If he is playing, he's gonna be scoring. I think, I said this before in my England theory video. I think Fox is gonna... Okay, chat, you have to remember this one time. Teddy, there's no way BLUELOCK scores the first goal. I'm gonna say this right here. No way BLUELOCK scores first, right? Or the opener. Because think about it like this. Fox and Teddy and Augie, they need to show their strength, right? They need to establish how strong and how good they are. Otherwise, if we score first, like, why? They're gonna be the underdogs. That makes no fucking sense. So... we're most likely going to see a Fox, Augie, or Teddy goal. If I had to take a guess, it'd most likely be Fox because he has, like, we've seen Augie before, we've seen Teddy, we just haven't seen Fox. You know? So that's the only player. Shido goal, Adam Blake. And the thing is, with Fox being, like, a poacher as well, it makes sense if he's a little bit on the bulkier, not on the bulkier side, so he can, like, go around. He's obviously going to be lean. They're all fucking football players. But, Adam Blake... Chris Prince, the other English players, by the way, they're really known for their physiques. And we haven't... Augie is not really known for his physique besides, like, his long limbs. And Teddy, yeah, Teddy's just kind of... is just a fucking acrobat or some shit like that, you know? So he isn't really known for the crazy fucking six-pack, big delts, popping out chest and shit like that. I think that'll be Fox, chat, you know? Like, I think he'll be a little bit more muscular. Literally an upgraded Kunigami. So we have Funtime Kunigami, being in Teddy, and then we also have Fox, which I think he's going to be, like, a playstyle similar to Kunigami if he was a forward. Which is also why I think Kunigami will match up with him as a forward. You know? Maybe I'm delusional, but we'll see what happens. Shigiri Gold, you guys think so? Shigiri Gold. Yukimiya is confirmed playing. I did see that, chat. But we don't know if it's a sub or if he's starting. What's good, Cherry? Been a hot second. Puppet Master Rin is coming back. Puppet Master Rin and then a Puppet Teddy? That'd be very interesting. You know, I saw some people say that. We'll just have to see. Honestly, in my opinion, even as a Rin fan, chat, I feel like, is this just a problem to me? Or are you guys, maybe you guys realize it too. But if Rin comes back this game, makes his recovery, we know Sai and Isagi will have a team up, confirmed by Anime Expo. So, let's say they team up in the Brazil game or the next game. Rin fixes his problem, and then relapses because he sees Isagi and Sai again in the next game. And then it's just a cycle over and over and over again, bro. Like a fucking wheels on a bus. It's just going in circles with Rin's character, you know? So I don't know if Rin will fix his problem in this game, simply because it would be so repetitive if he sees Isagi and Sai teaming up again, and he's just gonna be in despair. I don't know. We'll see. We'll literally see how it comes out. But... regardless, I'll be happy, because if Rin plays, finally the slander will end, right? And then, if he doesn't play, I guess that'll set him up for major development even later on. Barou injury? Yeah, I've been saying it, Barou injury for a hot second. What's good, KZO? Teddy will or might start developing an ego after losing to Japan, similar to Onazi. Yeah, I agree. I think he'll develop an ego mid-England match, just like how Nagi developed it, by the way. You know? Wait, now that you said that shit with Isagi and Sai, holy fuck, Kanashiro has the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Kiwi, I know what the funniest thing is. Obviously, it hurt, but man, you know what I mean? This is coming from a Rin fan, bro. I don't think, why would it be so repetitive? You know? Like, Rin's character in general was already repetitive after the U20 game. Are they just gonna keep running the same shit over and over again? The same cycle? The 2.0 depression cycle for Rin? Yonda Rin slander would be at an all-time high. Yeah, after he sees both, like, Isagi and Sai, bro. Rin's gonna steal Isagi's goal again. That would be crazy. But I do honestly like the Puppet Master Rin and Puppet Teddy theory. Or not even theory, just like that whole symbolism. Analogy, shit like that. Rin is not coming back after Ego sees that backroom footage. Yeah, Rin's gonna get us a red card, chat. It's gonna be sad, man. It's all good, though. It's all good. Chat, we're also gonna be seeing cards this game. This is the first game where we're gonna see cards, right? We didn't see any cards in the France game. We didn't see any cards in the fucking Nigeria game. There has to be a card here. You know? I don't think we're not going to see a penalty because BLUELOCK doesn't do penalties. Until we get to the knockouts, chat, that's when we'll get the penalty shootout. And when someone misses on the penalty shootout, holy fuck, they are getting slandered. Oh my god, if Rin or someone good misses the penalty, unless it's the new gen goalkeeper, there's no way they're recovering from that. It's going to be tragic. An actual tragedy for their character and like their whole fucking lore, you know? Corona will score 100%. We're having Corona take the penalty, chat. You know? It'd be interesting. Imagine, okay, it's been a while, but maybe Aiku even takes a penalty. We've seen defenders like, Aiku literally took a shot in the U20 game. And if it wasn't for Rin sliding in out of nowhere, Aiku would have scored. So, it would be cool and a big mix-up to see Aiku the fucking, and he is the captain. Chat, actually, now that I think about it, do we want to see an Aiku penalty, chat? I'd really like seeing an offside too, yeah. But, Yardan, I think we'd see a penalty before an offside, you know? There's literally no offsides in BLUELOCK. Give Aiku a goal? Okay. Do we want to see an Aiku penalty? Right? Yes or no, chat? Yes or no? Are we cooking with gas or are we cooking the kitchen down? We burn in the kitchen. Fox could be a captain and trying to get more info on BLUELOCK. Yeah, maybe. Okay, the thing is, I feel like Augie, if Augie were to play chat, Augie would be a better captain than Fox because Fox probably is like a hothead and shit like that. He's kind of fucked up in the head if he told Teddy, if he's controlling Teddy, manipulating Teddy, and telling him to go to the BLUELOCK facility and kill them all, you know? So, I feel like Augie would make a better captain. Also, I think Augie, this game, unfortunately, he might get the Charles treatment, chat. You know? Like, I think more of the focus is going to be on Fox and Teddy. And Augie will have good feats. Like, Charles had, what, 1 assist and 1 goal? But he didn't have much of an impact or dialogue or anything outside of that. He did good that game, but he didn't have, like, any major development. You know? Aiku with the penalty goal would go from I can't defend to I can score, bro. Yo, Kiwi. You gotta be the first one to say that when it does happen. When it actually does happen. Kunagami wildcard backstory. I saw that, chat. We'll watch the Anime Expo video in a second. We'll do the England prediction videos after. Let's go to the bingo card. What the fuck did Peroxide... I shouldn't have gave Peroxide permissions to this document. What is he saying here, bro? Yuki Miya scores. Yuki Miya dribbles past everyone. Rin stays in the bush. I should have never gave Peroxide fucking perms, man. What is this going on here? This is supposed to be the free spot. You know what? I'll leave this one just because I'm a kind, kindred soul. But this is a free spot on the bingo card. Okay, chat. Let's get it. England bingo card. Do not burn the kitchen down. Let's see your guys' predictions. I'll also get one from Kiwi, and if Richard's Pizza, if you're still in the chat and you want to do one as well, go ahead, because I know I promised you that last stream. Also, chat, I forgot someone donated for me to do with a Nanase cosplay, and I said I would. I guess I'll do it for the chapter review stream and not this stream. You know what I mean? Like, that one would probably be a better or more fitting for a Nanase cosplay. I haven't pulled that out since fucking October of last year. What is that? Almost like 9 months or some shit like that. Gonna be generational. We'll see what happens, though. Okay, so I'll pick a few and then I'll start a poll and then we'll decide one of the bingo cards. I'm also gonna put one as well. Or I'll put a few. We'll see what happens. W Bumpkin Nanase. You are not scoring. When did I say I was scoring? No, we're just making up shit, bro. Hiryo doing ooh-woo. UG edits. Never talk with my chat again, bro. We might need to ban UG edits permanently. I'm just kidding. Aiku saves a free kick. Ooh. Okay, chat, are we manifesting an Aiku save? Aiku saving a goal? Do we believe in that? Do we believe in Aiku? Will he get his fucking time to shine again? Or will it be I can't defend for another game? We're running back, I can't defend. Yes? No? Nah? Shigiri breaking his leg this game? Chat, we need it realistic. Come on, bro. Come on. What are we cooking? Okay. 100%? Okay. Hold on. IQ penalty. IQ penalty was 69%. Okay. But this one. Let's do... Will IQ save a goal? Yes or no, chat? This will determine whether or not the first bingo card. This will be the first thing on the bingo card. Yes or no? Y'all cast your lots. Get your votes in. Zantetsu X Shigiri chemical reaction. That's a good one. Okay, okay. Let's write this down, chat. Let's write this down, and we're gonna start a poll on which one should go on the bingo card. Zantetsu Shigiri chemical reaction. Bro, typing sideways. By the way, chat, I'm literally typing fucking sideways. Like, my keyboard is sideways because I can't turn it that well. So, I'm typing like... I'm typing so slow. Isagi scores a last-minute goal. Okay. We'll put that. I feel like that might actually be realistic, chat. Teddy devouring... Or Isagi devouring Teddy one last time. Nanase bicycle... Okay, what are we even saying? Will Nanase play, though? That's going to be an interesting one. Do y'all think Nanase will play? Nanase plays. It doesn't even matter if it's a sub. Nanase or Kiora. Kiora assists Rin to win the game. Kiora assist. All right. Y'all are cooking. Y'all are cooking. Okay, we got 4 right there. Y'all said yes to IQ saving a goal. Okay, well, that's going to be the first one, chat. That's going to be the first one. We're filling out the bingo card. IQ saves a goal. How realistic is this, chat? Remember, we need to hit 1 bingo card, because look at our last bingo card. What the fuck were we cooking up, bro? Isagi U20 captain. Isagi bid from Real. You know what? Half of these aren't actually that bad, right? Time skip to U20 World Cup. This actually did happen. Blue Lock 11 versus 11. That shit did not happen. Oh, that was so sad. That was such a wasted or missed opportunity, you know? But it's all good. We're here right now. It would have took a longer time. Aomori's Messi survives. Okay. Aiku saves a goal. Isagi x Shido x Barou. Rip 11 versus 11. Pulling up to a stream while I was gonna relax and sleep early instead. My bad, Liege of Nerd. My bad. We gotta get the England predictions right before... it's like less than 24 hours till the leaks come out. So, that's why we're doing the England prediction video right now. Or, not prediction video. Prediction stream. Okay, okay, chat. Let's go on to the next 4. We have Zantetsu and Shigiri chemical reaction. Isagi last minute goal. Okay. Choose the bingo card. Okay. We have Zantetsu and Shigiri chemical reaction. Oh, hold on. It's too long. There we go. Isagi last minute score. Nanase plays. Kiora assist. Okay, chat. From these 4, y'all are going to be voting. This is going to be the 3rd spot on the bingo card. Let's go. Hiryo gets benched. What do I have to do with this game, by the way? Kunigami score. I like that one. Okay, okay. Let's remove these 4, chat. Kunigami scores. I like that one. I believe in that one, chat. I believe in that one. I think this will win the next one. Not all good, gang. I was kidding. I have faith. Wait, are you having faith in IQ defending? Shido goal. All right, we're putting that in, Kiwi. Shido goal. Shido goal or Kunigami? I think Shido will score. We need to get... I think this one's a good one. But guys, both of these are good, but who do we gamble on? Kunigami or Shido scoring a goal? I don't know, chat. I don't know. This match will truly prove whether or not Shido needs a passer like Charles or Sai. That's what I'm saying. He needs a solo goal in order for him to like fix his reputation. Kunigami hat trick. Okay. What are we saying? I believe in Kunigami scoring. I don't know about a Kunigami hat trick, chat. Rin sells the game as always. I'm not putting that in. Rin sells. We'll put that. Or Rin... Gagamaru scores. Rayo assists. Sendo sub. Okay. Sendo sub. Sendo sub. Sendo sub. We'll put that down, chat. We'll put that down. Okay. Cast your lots for the first, or the 3rd bingo card, chat. Wait a minute, chat. Isagi scores last minute is literally winning by like 10%. Okay. I'll leave it up for 1 more minute, chat. See if you guys can twist the poll around. If not, Isagi scores last minute is going to be the next thing on the bingo card. Yukimiya dribbles past everyone. Aiku saves a goal. Isagi scores last minute. Do we think we're hitting that in a row, chat? I don't know if we're hitting that. I don't know if we're hitting that in a row, bro. Isagi scoring last minute. Plus, I haven't heard anyone talk about this, but it would be interesting to see Shido's perspective on Teddy, considering how he views himself as a puppet opposite of Shido, who is free. Ooh, wait a minute. Kiwi is cooking with gas here. Wait a minute. That is so true. Okay, Kiwi, I was thinking about that a lot with like Hugo and shit like that, but Hugo was specifically only an Isagi rival, which is a little sad. You know, you'd expect maybe Yuki Miya or Shido, who's like all about freedom and not about fucking your destiny, right? To have interactions with that. And that might be the same thing for Teddy, but that's a good fucking, that's a good point. You know? I would have more belief in that if Isagi didn't show up in the last chapter and literally said, I'm fucking Isagi Yoichi to Teddy. I would have believed that more. Okay, Chad, that's 2 minutes. Isagi last minute scores is at 45%. That's going to be the next on the bingo card. Isagi scores last minute. Chat, are we fucking hitting this? I don't know. Okay, Kunigami scores, Shido goal, Rin sells, and Sendo sub. Bachira cooks Teddy. Okay, that's a good one. We'll put that for the next one. Choose the bingo, chat. Choose the bingo. Okay, let me put this in as quick as possible. We got 4 options, chat. 4 options. Holy shit. The chat is moving so quickly, I deadass can't even see half the options. Y'all are fucking amazing. Okay. Next, bingo. All right, chat. Cast your lots. Honestly, I think a lot of this can happen. I don't think Rin will sell this game, but I could see a Shido goal happening. I see, okay, the most realistic chat is probably Shido goal. Yes? Do we believe in that, right? Isagi always gotta come in and ruin everything. That's true. Yo, I don't know if we're hitting this, chat. It's either Rin scoring or Isagi scoring. It's literally 50-50 there, you know? Another 50-50 for the last goal. Who would have known? If Rin subs in last minute to score, or to redeem himself, or Isagi scores. Honestly, chat, maybe we do hit this. If Rin doesn't get his development till later on, because we need to see the Isagi and Sai team up first, you know, and further plunge Rin into despair, where he watches Sai and Isagi, maybe Isagi ends up scoring. You never know, chat. You never know. Teddy, brace, please. I do think Teddy will get a goal. I'm not sure about a brace. But, yo, Ash K with the 5 not to say headbands. Thank you so much, Ash. W's in chat for Ash. Prediction, this game will end next spring, and we will start the Brazil match and Sai's official return 2 years later after the start of this arc. Time flies. True. Yeah, it's gonna be like 6 to 8 months for this game. I'm expecting this game to be longer than France, and France was 6 months. So, it's gonna be longer. And then Brazil, and then 4 more weeks or 1 more month. So 9 months until Brazil starts, chat. I'm expecting that. 8 or 9 months until the Brazil game and Sai's return. So, yeah, thank you so much, Ash. But yeah, time actually is flying. I will say that. Okay. Should we end the poll? Is that almost 2 minutes? Okay, Shido goal actually won convincingly. Kunigami scores did not win, chat. I feel like that would have been a free one on the bingo, but Shido goal is also a pretty free one on the bingo, no? Okay, Shido goal. Imagine we get Sai's backstory as the interlude / a lead up to the Brazil game. Yo. Okay, I do think they're gonna save that for Spain specifically, but we'll see what happens. Invest in the barou stocks. He's never played a game where he has not scored. That is true, Avlop. That was true. Or Rin was also the same until the last one. But, you know, we all know what happened with Rin. But with barou, now that he doesn't have that narrative significance, he might not score this next game or might get subbed out. And I predict it's because of an injury. That's the only logical way they can sub him out, because why would you sub out barou when he scored last game? Perfect fit to replace Rin. Barou's fucking good, chat. You know, Barou's a good player. Literally scored in every goal, or in every game, just like Avlop said. But I think, like, someone fouling him is probably the only way to get him out, you know? Flux, thank you so much for the NGN at 200. Thank you so much. W's the chat for Flux. And also, W's the chat for iShells as well with the 5 not to say headbands. My absolute goated king prodigy, white-haired goat. What is this? This is out of this world glaze. I've never seen that before. Goat, lazy genius, one-winged angel king, Nagi Seishiro is going to join. Ice Shells, you know what? I respect the hustle. Let's put it down here, chat. Did Ice Shells just doom us all? Nagi plays in England game. Ice Shells? I'm putting your name specifically for that. Did he just doom us all, chat? Yay or nay? Okay, I'm putting that. Are we doomed? Is this row or down and up or fucking over and up? Is it doomed now, chat? I don't know. Okay, Shido Goal is the next bingo, chat. Y'all voted on that one. Shido Goal. Okay, no more Kunigami scores, I guess. Or maybe you can put him for the next one. Okay, chat. Next predictions, next 4. Let's go, let's go. I need whatever chat is smoking true. Yellow card? Or who do we think is getting yellow card? Guys, cast your lots on who's getting the yellow card. I'll put that one for sure on the prediction. For the 5. Raichi plays. We'll put Raichi plays. Red card. I don't think it's going to be a red card. Otherwise, that would take away the stakes of one person. You know, or like they literally take out one player from the game. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think Fox might foul someone and it literally should be a red card, but it's a yellow card instead. You know? Like I think it might be a rigged foul or some shit like that. Kunigami yellow card? Do we think Kunigami, chat? Blue card? What the fuck are we even saying, bro? This ain't blue lock, blue card, everything blue, bro. Smurfs? Barou yellow card? I do think Barou will get the yellow. Barou or Kunigami, chat? Barou yellow? Ego red card. Okay, Med, they're gonna red card the coach. That would be fire. Yo, Cries with the Kriz or Cries with the 40 rupees. Thank you so much, bro. I swear my king would have cooked Teddy. Are you saying a Batra? Wait, who's your king? Or Barou? Are you referring to, like, actual king? What if Barou gets a yellow, which leads into the Rin sub-in? Kiwi, that's what I put in my formation. I thought Barou would get a yellow, and it's either going to be Rin, but I think Kunigami will get his time as a forward. You know? Kunigami will get his time as a forward, simply so we can have the Egoist 4 chemical reaction, Hiryo reawakening. You know? And then maybe we could fit in the wild card, bro. The wild card. Who remembers that existed? Dude, I'm so fucking hyped for the wild card. Like, I think that's gonna be... That was like 2-3 years ago when I first made my wild card theory. One of the biggest reasons why I started the channel, by the way, chat. So if it does pay off and he did eliminate Team Z... Crazy, bro. 3-year theory in the making, by the way. Batra cooks Teddy. Good one. Okay, Batra cooks Teddy. And... we put Barou yellow. We'll put Barou yellow. I saw more Barou yellow than Kunigami yellow. Honestly, if Kaneshiro didn't say we're getting the wild card soon, I would have flamed you for saying that. Kiwi, bro, you had to believe. You had to believe. Why? Why would they not give him 0? Okay, actually, you know what? Knowing Kaneshiro, he would give Kunigami 0 development. Turn of the motherfucking Noel clone into a defender. He's a good defender, but he's a great he's a great fucking forward, chat. I don't know. But maybe that's me coping. I know everyone says he's like, he should just stick to being a fucking defensive midfielder. I know Arrow said that, bro. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Chigiri gets injured, chat. I see a lot of that. Okay, Chigiri gets injured. I don't think that'll happen in this game. But we might have a scare. You know what? That would actually be scary as fuck, chat. Think about it. What if Chigiri, like someone slide tackles Chigiri on his leg, like where his ACL was torn, and like he holds it and we get a cliffhanger for that. But he's fine afterwards, right? He's fine afterwards, but then he has to get subbed off. That'd be a good reason to sub off Chigiri as well. If Chigiri does start. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll have like a little jump scare cliffhanger. We know Kaneshiro loves his cliffhangers. So, we'll see what happens. It's very, England will be a physical game too, chat. They're literally known as the physical team. I also think this game will have a lot of goals. Okay, let's go. We have four down. Next bingo, chat. Next bingo. We have a Raichi plays. Honestly, that could happen. Batra cooks Teddy. Ooh, I think that will happen too. Barou yellow. I've been theorizing. Okay, all of this can happen, actually. You know what? I think the furthest one out is Chigiri getting injured, but you never know. That's also saying Barou getting injured is also, like, kind of far out. You know, both of these are a little bit further out. I think Raichi playing is the most safe option, chat, if we're going for, like, the safest bingo card. But fuck it. Sometimes we gotta gamble on this bingo card, like Nagi playing in the England game, you know, just by ice shells. Nagi is not playing from Orange XX Lock. You have to disagree with ice shells. Sorry. Ice shells might have just doomed this whole fucking row. It's all good, though. Raichi plays for sure. Corona gonna get fouled. Okay, chat. We'll move on to the next one while we're doing this. Because we also have to go through the Anime Expo news. And we also have to talk a little bit more about the England predictions. You know? I do want to make, like, a starting, like, a community starting 11. I have my own starting 11 and shit like that, which a lot of people fucking disagreed with. But I want to go over who you guys think will be subbed and who you guys think will be played. And we'll go over that like towards the end of the stream or like after. Nico goal. What? Rin domain expansion? That could be happening, Flux. That could be happening. Could we put the Nagi shit in an honorable mention? Sorry, Nut. This is literally a cursed tile, bro. It's a cursed fucking tile. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, you never know. If he does hit this, chat, if he does hit this, what do we even do? If Nagi actually plays the England game, you never know. Never count it out, chat. No bad questions or theories. Okay, actually, I take that back. There have been some fucking bad theories. But it's all good. Okay, let's go into the next one. Corona gets subbed in and subbed out. Kiora being subbed. I mean, we'll talk about subs. Kiora or Corona sub, chat. Which one do we want to put? Kiora or Corona sub? Because Kiora didn't make the last one. Kiora. Penalty. Do we think there will be a penalty this game, chat? I don't think there will be a penalty. I think it'll be right outside the box when someone gets injured. Like, right before it. Corona better. Kiora. Kiora, please. I'm seeing more Kiora. All new Gen 11 in one panel. Exo Bread will probably have that, not in this game, but after the group stage. I think before the knockouts, they need to hype up every new gen. Probably like the Brazil new gen, the other side of the bracket as well, like the other new gens we're not gonna see. So they need to introduce them. I do think we're going to have like a new gen roundtable where like all of them are in one single room. That would genuinely be one of the best chapters of BLUELOCK. Like, even if there's no Isagi in there, no fucking any of the characters we know but the new Gen 11, it will genuinely still be a top 5 BLUELOCK chapter. Yo, Micah, thank you so much for the 2 Not to Say headbands. Rail copy Chris Prince knuckleball from NEL to score. Okay, Micah, we'll put that down. Thank you so much. I don't know about a Chris Prince copy, but we're still going to put it down. Rayo copies Chris Prince. Chat, I also want to see Chris Prince in the fucking stands with like an England flag, you know? Someone told me, or Ryoki, one of my good friends as well, he was all like, yo, Chris Prince needs to be shirtless in the crowd, flexing and just waving the England flag. That would be fire, chat. That's fire writing right there. Kanashiro, come on. You know, you've disappointed me with Rin, but right here, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Nico awakens. Do we think Nico's playing? Okay, Nico awakening. We'll put that down, chat. 4-3 final score. Teddy Puppet Strings Aura. Ooh! J-Doy with the 2 Nazi headbands. Thank you so much, Teddy Puppet Strings Aura. Chat, I was actually making a TikTok right before this. You guys will probably see it, like, literally tomorrow if you guys follow me on TikTok. But I think next volume, chat, I think next volume will be Teddy, but not with chains, but with having puppet strings on him. And then it will be a connecting volume to Fox, where he's holding the puppet strings, you know? I think that would be so fire. And remember that Teddy doesn't have an ego, so he wouldn't have a chain like the Blue Lockers. Just like Onazi and Kuso. Onazi and Kuso didn't have a chain because they didn't have any ego. So I think that would happen, you know? I was literally thinking about that, and I'm like, dude, he's a puppet. He has no ego. Because when I saw there was no Teddy volume for the Shindo Hanaru cover, I was like, okay, wait a minute. He's not gonna have a chain. Kunagami brace. Yo, Flux with the NGN 400. Thank you so much. And Nagi last minute goal. Okay, what is up with these Nagi like predictions, man? Nagi this, Nagi that. Nagi's gonna save the Soul Society. We already have Nagi plays the England game. So, you know what? Nagi plays the England game. Or, well, we're putting 2 in 1 just because we're putting all the Nagi predictions in one, chat. Eventually, maybe one might fucking hit. It's either one hits or none of them hits. Okay. Nagi last minute goal. Okay, Ice Shells and Flux. Okay. We'll put that there. But hold on, why is the final boss music playing? We need some Animal Crossing music. Okay, there we go. Chat, hold on. I forgot to put the other bingo. Okay, Bachra cooks Teddy 45%. Wow, that was dominant. Okay, Bachra cooks Teddy. Chat, do we think this row, are we hitting this row? Row 1, chat. Row 1. Yes or no, chat? Do we think we're hitting this? Aiku saves a goal. Yukimiya dribbles past everyone. Isagi scores last minute. Shido goal. Batra cooks Teddy. Huh, this is very situational. I think it genuinely might have hit if not for the Isagi scores last minute. No, because of the Aiku slot. Okay. I thought it'd be something else, but it's okay. Hiyori crosses Shido and gets a goal. But if Shido gets another crosser, man, like, everyone's just saying Shido needs a passer. I mean, it's fucking football. It's passing is okay, but Shido gets slandered only because he needs a passer. I feel like. Yes or no, chat? Are we hitting row 1? Let's also put this other one as well. We have one more. Rayo copies Chris Prince. Nico awakening. Teddy Puppet Aura. One more prediction, chat. One more prediction. In this game. Nagi's running the concessions. Okay. Ray Dark Appearance for this game. Ray Dark Appearance. I actually like that. Funny English dialect moment. Oh, we're 100% Devin. We already got that, to be honest, with Teddy. You know? It's the most exaggerated shit. Isagi's next big evolution happens in this game. Okay, Hinokami. Thank you so much for the Tsunatsu headbands. W's draft for Hinokami. I'll put that for the next one. Because we already have, like, an Isagi prediction. But, thank you so much, Isagi. Next evolution. I do think Isagi will evolve this game, too. But it might be unconventional. That's what originally I was going to make a theory video for this week, but I was all like, it was very hard to make it, you know? Isagi tries beans on toast. Rin subbed in. Okay, we'll put that. Rin subbed in, chat. Let's go. These are the 4. So, y'all, 57%. Okay, you know what? Row 1, 57%. We had to put it like row 1, 57% chance y'all are saying it hits. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Start a poll. Okay, next bingo, chat. This is for the next row. All right, we might need to be going through these a little quickly because we also still got Anime Expo news and we got fucking England predictions and the starting 11 or like subs. We could go over subs or some shit like that. Starting 11 would be way too complicated. Okay, Teddy Puppet Aura. And then Rin subbed in. Okay, 4 chances. Chat, honestly speaking, I think we're going to see Teddy Puppet Aura the most. I want to see that the most. At this point, bro, just make a video for Anime Expo news. I don't know, Legion of Nerd. I don't know. It's not my, like, content style, for example. Plus, Arrow already made a video, so we're just gonna react to it. I could. If Arrow was missing any other ones, I probably would have. And, like, you know, when it comes to, like, BLUELOCK and shit like that, there's only so much you can say. People will, like, have the same art or agreements and shit. It's really what, like... It's all the same chapter, it's all the same thing, it's all the same talking points, you know? I guess it's more just like the personality editing in the video itself that differentiates it. Gagamaru goal. I don't think we're seeing the Gagamaru goal. Someone passed out mid-game? I don't know about that. I think we'll see someone tired. Please do a video ranking the BLUELOCK weapons. Ice shells. I made a video like that, like, 10 years ago. Like, 3 years ago. Probably at the start of my, like... start of YouTube, you know? So, I'll probably do that. Now, that's fair. Arrow's video covered the most, and I think someone else not to is making another one. I don't know. Maybe he is. So, we'll see. Sai hate watching. I don't know if we're gonna get a Sai appearance. If he didn't show up in these next, like, in these chapters, you know, before the England game even started, I don't think he's gonna show up till, the other time. You know? Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Isagi next evolution. That's gonna be, one of them. Chat, what else? Other predictions? You know? I think we said card or like foul. Okay. Foul / card. Chat, that's an easy one, chat. We need to vote for this, okay? We need to vote for this if we want to hit the bingo card and we want to hit the row. We can't just keep voting for Isagi and Nagi, chat. You know what I mean? Gagamaru saves. Okay, Gagamaru save. That's a good one. He needs to redeem himself. Law of equivalent exchange. Had a clean sheet and then he conceded every goal in the France game. There's gonna be a 1 goal difference this game, not a tie. Yeah, there's no way it is a tie. BLUELOCK's gonna win, obviously, but it's more of how can they make this BLUELOCK win interesting. Also think, chat, if they have Teddy reawaken, or Teddy awaken his ego in the England game, it's gonna be like a Nagi Seishiro situation, where Nagi lost in Team V, but we know he's gonna become such a better player because he just awakened in the Team V match. So it's gonna be the same thing for Teddy, where he awakens his ego. Or, that's what I personally think. He awakens his ego in the England game. and then because of that, he still loses, but he still has so much potential. And that's a reason why a new Gen 11 will get eliminated in the group stage. You know, he's still going through his development, and he's still awakening. I still think Teddy will have like 2 assists and 1 goal and still get eliminated. He'll probably have like, I don't even know. Fox, new Gen 11, 2 new gens on 1 team. I don't think we're going to see that. Fox crash out. I actually do think we're going to see a Fox crash out. Okay, Fox crash out. Okay, that's a good one, chat. That's a good one. Okay. England Haram Ball. We might see that. We might see that after they're up. Okay, let's end this. Teddy Puppet Aura. That's a good one, chat. We're starting off row 2 with a banger. Teddy Puppet Aura. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Isagi next evolution. All right, chat. We're gonna go like 1 minute, 2 minutes on each one of these. We gotta speed through it. We got like, we still have so many more rows to go through. Okay, Isagi next evolution, foul slash card, Gagamaru save, and Fox crash out. Okay, Shido evolution. Yeah, we could probably put that. Shido awakening. We did see a Shido goal. We're putting a lot of Shido, chat. We're investing our stocks in Shido or what for this game? Aiku X Sendo chemical reaction. Sendo playing, chat. I see everyone. Someone said Sendo snipes one of the other players and Sendo chemical reaction. So you know what? I'll put Sendo as playing. Maybe that'll be one. Yo, Flux, thank you so much for the NGN 400 again. 3-stage volley copy by Mikage Reo. Will Reo actually copy Nagi again, though? I mean, I feel like Nagi or Reo... Oh, Reo has actually copied some player more than once, right? He copied Rin more than once. Barou pretty much took the spotlight, so it has to be Shido's turn this time around. That's what I'm saying, Kiwi. That's why I also think Barou will get subbed. It makes no sense why Barou, of all players, would be getting injured, you know? But literally anyone could get slide tackled. Anyone could get injured. Look at fucking Chigiri. Well, that's actually a pretty bad analogy. Chigiri's kind of like not as muscular or built as Barou. But Barou scored his goal. We still have Rin. Rin needs his comeback. Shido needs his goal. Nagi needs his comeback eventually. And Isagi's Isagi. So there's 4 more players. And if Kunigami needs his hero reawakening and like playing as forward, you could count that as well. So Barou already had his development. So I think we'll see him getting injured. You know? Something like that. Sendo playing will be one. Kunigami hero comeback. I think we put Oh, we didn't. Okay, so we got to put it again. Kunigami hero comeback. We'll put that again. Planet Hotline. Do we think Corona's going to play again? Chat, I think Corona got his 15 minutes of fame and it's over for him. He got his wows and claps, you know, in the Nigeria game for subbing in. I don't think he's going to play again until later on, you know? Until Isagi, like, fully develops and maybe, like, takes back the team or, like, develops a lot more, then we'll see Corona play again. I don't think we're going to see him this game. As much as, like, he would be helpful, to be honest. He would be helpful in building up plays. If you have Barou and Shido build up really quickly with Isagi at, like, Cam, for example, that would be really good. Did we delete the Kiora prediction? Kiora prediction was, like, in one of them. And then it just didn't hit. So, Fox rage baiting BLUELOCK. Fox rage bait BLUELOCK. Okay, we'll put that as well. Guys, we put another Isagi thing, bro, on the bingo card. Chat, come on, man. Okay, Isagi next evolution. You know what? That one's actually more realistic. Than Isagi scores last minute. But we're putting another Isagi one when we had foul slash card. Chat, that was a free one on the bingo card. You know what I mean? To the people not supporting Gagamaru is crazy. Like, if he doesn't save, then BLUELOCK is cooked. True. Otherwise, they'd have to put Fukaku Gen, who has a lower goal save percentage on screen than Sendo, which is crazy. Okay, chat. Let's put another poll. Shido awakening. Sendo playing. Kunigami hero comeback. Fox rage baits BLUELOCK. I actually think that's a good one. I thought that would happen too. You know? Next, bingo. Okay, chat. Which one? I think Sendo playing is probably a free spot. Actually not Sendo playing, sorry. Kunigami, this is a hard one actually. All of these are hard. Shido hasn't had any development since like what? The fucking U20 match? Fox rage baiting BLUELOCK might actually be the most like realistic one. Or Kunigami hero. People are sleeping on Fox's crash out, but that's definitely going to happen when Teddy starts to awaken his own ego and disobeys Fox's order. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kiwi. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. And I said that in my, like, Fox prediction video, too. I really hope we're on the money with that, Kiwi. And Fox doesn't end up just being a fucking coach. That would be crazy. You know what? People say he's a coach. We're gonna put people say he's a coach and not just a fucking note of me saying he's a coach. Because someone's gonna clip that out of context and be like, yo, why did you say he's a coach? Nah, I'm saying Fox is a forward, chat. Fox in the box. Bachira rage baits Fox? Wait, that's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know if that makes sense, though. I feel like it would make more sense against Teddy, no? Fox is the same person. Who was that? Was that Kitsune or some shit like that, bro, from the U20 game? Bro, that's fucking horrible. Chat, I made a TikTok. This is like the funniest fucking BLUELOCK hypothetical. What if the U20, the OG U20 Japan team went to the World Cup instead of BLUELOCK? Holy fuck. Nigeria would 0. It would be like 4-0, but Nigeria has the 4. England and France would be like 8-0. We would be fucking cooked. They would have no Sai, no Sai, no Shido, Aiku, and the trash can friends, Wakatsuki. We'd have Wakatsuki. And then also, Sendo. It would literally just be Sendo and Aiku. Those are the only players, chat. We learned how Teddy was selected to be a new Gen 11. Loki, interesting because he was selected recently, so how did it happen? True. Bro, chat. I think Teddy will be one of the better, like... I can't wait for his development. I think it's going to be a sadder backstory. I also saw, like, a theory. He does this, right? He does this as his wave. Apparently, this is, like, a universal hand signal for abuse or something like that. You know? Which, if Kaneshiro planned that out, he's a fucking genius. Just by his hand signal. Or it could just be a simple wave, and we're fucking overthinking it. Just like how the BLUELOCK community always does. And that would be very serious going into his backstory. So I really wonder what it could possibly be, you know? And if Fox is being, like, controlled or manipulated, or if Teddy is being controlled or manipulated by Fox, dude, it could be very well written. Truly, I do think this England game could be the best game out of the group stage, you know? Guys, I actually think, like, I'm saying it right here, I think this England game could be a top 3 game. It could beat out Munchen or Ubers. Top 3 games is obviously U20 match, PXG, or PXG or U20 match, depending on how you want to switch it. And it could be the England game next, you know? Just depending on how far they could, like, get it through. Also, Rin's not starting, so, like, for the Rin haters, that's, like, a top 3 game already for you guys. Gagamaru, Teddy toys with BLUELOCK. Okay, Kunigami Hero comeback. That's gonna be, the next one. Chat, we actually hit it. Kunigami Hero comeback. Okay, finally, getting some Kunigami on the board. Okay, now, guys, I want to keep putting Fox Rage Baits BLUELOCK. Like, I want to put some more Fox in there. So we'll keep that one going into the next one. Kiora, we'll put another Kiora one. Kiora subs in / assist. I think that's also a free one. Okay, let's put another, let's get two more, chat. Two more. Augie for England. Augie plays for England. I feel like that's a free one, but you never know. You literally never know. What else? Gagamaru back on, one more chance. I think Gagamaru will play, bro. Unless, like, Kaneshiro wants to play every 23 players, or every player that hasn't played yet, which is Fukaku Gen, Yukimiya, Nanase, Kiora, Zantetsu, and who else didn't play? Who's the last one? Sendo, right? Yeah. The last 6 players. So, I don't think Fukaku will play. I think Fukaku will have a niche use and penalties. You know? Also, Gagamaru at his worst is probably still better than Fukaku Gen. From what we've seen. You know? Logically, it just makes no sense. Yukimiya goal. We already have Yukimiya dribbles past everyone. Karasu 2 assists. Teddy gets meta vision. Karasu downfall. Teddy defines Fox. Fox is Teddy's inner voice. Okay, what are we even saying here, bro? Augie blocks a shot from Isagi. Okay. You know what? We'll put Augie... We'll put 2 Augie ones. Augie plays for England. Nah, actually, Augie plays for England. That kind of overlaps, huh? Rin last minute goal. Teddy has a new type of eyes. That could be an interesting one. You know what? That's actually the most interesting one. Teddy dies on the field. Okay. Yeah, we're putting, not Teddy dies on the field, bro. Teddy, new eyes. Teddy, new eyes. This one could actually hit because what? Hugo got a new eye, the Gear Cog eye, and then also, Charles got a new eye. Okay. Let's start the poll for the next one. Next bingo, chat. Next bingo. Next bingo. Kiora sub in and assist. What is the most realistic one for this? Augie playing for England is probably a freebie, chat. We'll see literally in 24 hours whether we're right or we're wrong. Fox steals a goal. Oh, 100%. Fox in the box. Not steal, but like, I think he'll be playing in the box and literally like poach a goal. That's what I mean. He'll be sneaking around off the ball or some shit like that. This very sly player. Also, I think his personality will be very sly. Like, kind of like a shit talker. Our leak's coming on Saturday. It comes in... Oh, wait, not 24 hours. I'm fucking stupid, bro. 48 hours from now. I'm sorry. I thought today was Saturday. So, 48 hours from now. Please put Karasu downfall, man. We'll put Karasu downfall for the next one, actually. Okay, Fox rage baits blue lock. That's actually a pretty, like, dominant one by 35%. Okay, Fox rage bait blue lock. Okay. Next one, Karasu downfall. We'll put that. Karasu fumbles. Karasu fumbles. He did have his time in the shine, chat. But I feel like we'd see a Hiyori fumble or like a barou fumble from like, or the other players that did good in the France game before we see a Karasu fumble. Teddy crash out. Augie versus Rayo. We'll put that as well. Fox is going to have the Jack the Ripper aura. What? Oh, Nazi appearance? Oh, Nazi will appear at the end. I don't know if we'll put that down, Jared. I mean, because this is specifically the England game. But I do think you're on the money with Onazi showing up later. Rin and Isagi chemical reaction for last goal. Rin and Isagi chemical reaction last goal. Put that down. Can we put Fox crash out back? True. Fox crash out. Okay. Or Rin and Isagi last goal. Okay, we shortened it. There we go, chat. Let's go. 4 more. What do we think is the most realistic one? Fox crash out is probably pretty realistic. Augie versus Rayo is pretty realistic. I'm not gonna lie. Rin and Isagi last goal. I don't know if that's realistic. Okay. Next bingo. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Or let me just put it here, bro, so I don't have to keep typing it every single time. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's get our cast your lots. Now, in my opinion, I think Fox crash out or Augie versus Rayo is the most likely, just because Augie, like, literally he was all like, Rayo, you're too codependent and shit like that right before, and Rayo was still shit talking him. And then Augie was only happy about Nagi, right? Not about Rayo. Gonna be very interesting. Chat, if you guys haven't seen my prediction video, actually, how can I think Augie plays on the left. Fox will most likely play on the right. Augie will be the target man. Okay, literally, it makes sense in my prediction video. I don't think I could, like, say the whole thing without it making sense and, like, pulling up visuals, because I had visuals in a video. But Fox and Augie will be a 2 forward formation. Like, I think we might be on the money with that. Like, I don't think they're gonna run 3 up. Sendo scoring a goal. Wait. What if Augie was pointing out Nagi and Rayo because he saw it in Teddy and Fox? Yeah. Legion of Nerd. I've seen many people talk about that as well, that there's like a correlation between Nagi and Rayo and why he was interested in Nagi's ecosystem or something like that, because it was something like Teddy. But I mean, we'll see. That also makes more sense why Augie is a captain more than like Fox and Teddy, you know, because he was like training them and shit. So we'll see what happens. Isagi makes Teddy awaken his ego. We could put that down. Yo, Devour Skills with the 12 euros. Oh my, or yeah, 12 euros. Thank you so much. My 3 theories for Fox. 1, obviously player, probably a defensive player. Okay, that's interesting. That's against my forward theory. Timu ego coach who schemes dirty tricks to gain leverage. 3, being a split personality of Teddy, something like Batra's monster. Wait, split personality. So we're not fucking with the forward theory devourer of skills? Okay, but we could put Fox as a defensive player instead of Fox as a forward, you know? You want me to put that one down for you, devourer skills? We'll put that for the next one. Okay, chat. Let's end this one. Augie versus Rayo is 42%. Kind of dominated that. Row 2. Okay, row 2 is finished, chat. Now, Teddy Puppet Aura. This one will hit. Isagi next evolution. That one will hit. Kunigami Hero comeback. Will Kaneshiro give Kunigami some development? I don't know. It sounds a little generous for someone other than Isagi to get some development. But I think if there's any time for Kunigami to shine, it would be in this one. And me, personally, I want to see that the most. Fox rage baiting Blue Lock, I think will happen. Augie versus Rayo, I think it goes in terms of, like, realistic Teddy Puppet Aura, Isagi next evolution, Fox rage baiting Blue Lock. Actually, this one's, like, second realistic. This is third realistic. Fourth realistic, and then Kunigami Hero comeback is probably the least realistic. You know? What are the chances that row 2 hits, though, chat? Okay. Row 2... bingo. Yes or no, chat? Okay. Cast your lots. One more. Let's see if we have a higher chance of that. Okay. Row 2. What is the percentage? Aiku saves goal. What is another one that looks good? Maybe this one is looking good. Aiku saves a goal. Teddy Puppet Aura. Okay. Next bingo. I saw Isagi helps Teddy awaken. And then also Devourer of Skills said Fox defensive player. Fox defensive player. Or defender. We'll just literally put a defender. Isagi awakens Teddy. Other two ones. Two more, chat. Ryu saves a goal. Fox on the bench. Okay, what are we saying? Side B is finished and Nagi comes back. We still have believers in that? I don't know, chat. I mean, you can never count out any theory. Some shit will maybe fucking hit, but we have that down. You know, maybe this might have killed this whole row and, like, section, but we have that down already. Fox yellow card. We can put that down. Fox yellow card. Okay. Yuki versus Teddy. If they did do the personality thing, I'm dropping this manga. Another fucking monster. Nagi is not coming back, and if he does, I donate my life savings to Hiryo. Okay, Nagi, come back, bro. Nagi, come back. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Legion Nerd. Rayo versus Fox. Teddy gets injured from Rin. Bachira kills Teddy. Okay, chat. Are we just running out of ideas now? Do I need to start putting in some fucking ideas, bro? Okay. Rayo copies Kaiser Impact. What are we saying? Teddy flashback with Prince. We'll put Prince makes an appearance. Prince makes an appearance. Or Prince makes... Guys, do we think he actually will be in the stands? Okay. I don't know. Prince appearance. No. I don't know, though. Because we haven't seen any other Master Shrine. Well, besides Loki, obviously. Prince appears. You know what? Fuck it. We'll put it, chat. We'll put it for the next bingo. Okay, 71% of y'all said row 2 is hitting. Okay. So this one has the highest chance. Okay, wait. This one literally gets a free bingo spot, chat. So it could hit. Okay. Isagi awakens Teddy. Fox defender. Fox yellow card. Prince appears. Chat, we might need to start speedrunning it because we are taking so long for this bingo card. And we still need to go through the Anime Expo news. And also, okay, not the next arc bingo card. And also some of the predictions, like the starting 11 or subs. You know what? We'll just go over subs because we can't do starting 11, chat. That would be way too complicated. Everyone's going to be saying fucking other like random shit too. You know what I mean? Okay. Isagi awakens Teddy. 60% chat? Yo. Wait, that is dominating. I didn't think I would dominate that hard. Okay. I will say with one thing. I don't want Isagi to awaken Teddy, chat. Like, it makes sense with the last chapter, and he was all like, I'm Isagi Yoichi, or Blue Lock's Isagi Yoichi, and Teddy was all like, without Blue Lock, are you just Isagi, you know? The Gojo line, or are you fucking Gojo? Because you're the strongest, or the strongest because you're Gojo. But I would rather have, like, Kunigami awaken him or some shit like that. Like, he sees Kunigami's reawakening, and that awakens Teddy as well. Because Teddy probably had an ego before, and then he lost it. Just being controlled. Or threw it away. Like, he's literally said he threw it away. Did he not? Or am I just being delusional? We'll see. Okay, let's end the poll. Isagi awakens Teddy. Isagi awakens Teddy. You know what, chat? We're not going to do the polls anymore. Let's just hurry up and just, like, let's go through it. Let's just go through it. Put shit down, and I'll put it on the bingo card. That's how we did our last bingo card. Literally, just people put ideas, and then we did it. But we did the poll kind of just to give everyone a fair chance. Okay. Let's get it, chat. You know what? I'll put one Kiora sub in. I'll put a Kiora sub in. Chat, I think this might have just cursed this row, you know? Oh, shit. I think that might have just cursed it. But it's all good. Shido penalty kick. I don't know about New Iron Quartet. England leads till halftime. I think that one will hit. England lead till half. I agree with that. I agree with that. Sendo snipes a player. Rin gets his revenge against Teddy. Rin, Puppet, Master, revenge against Puppet Teddy. Okay, that was the longest fucking theory. But there we go, Nyardayan. We got it right there. Raichi stops Teddy. Raichi stops Teddy. I don't know if that one will hit, chat. Will this hit? Did we just curse this row as well? I don't know. I don't know. We might have just fucking cursed it. Sendo snipes Fox. Do you guys seriously want me to put Sendo snipes Fox? Here's the soundboard. Sendo snipes Fox, chat. Do we truly believe that? Or like, here, hold on. We got fucking, I don't even know, SpongeBob disappointed sound. I don't think Sendo will snipe Fox, chat. We could put Sendo plays. Sendo plays. Or slash 45-day training flashback. That would be enough. That would be enough. Sendo is a fox hunter. Okay, Chibi. Okay. We're bringing, like, the real-life analogies and shit like that. Bros going hunting. Rayo X Kiora goal. What are we saying, Jur? What are we saying? Cooking absolutely nothing, man. England scores first. Yeah, that one's a free one on the bingo card. England scores first. Okay. Ego crash out. Chigiri benched. Chigiri bench, chat, against England? I don't know if that will hit. Final score 4-3. I actually believe that as well. Final score 4-3. Okay. It's just like the Team V game, chat. Or it feels like the Team V game. Kunigami Bankai. Well, we have the Kunigami hero comeback already. That's pretty much his Bankai right there. That's his final Getsuga Tensho. Guys, I still haven't watched the Bleach movie. Need to watch the Bleach movie for sure. If Chigiri gets benched, he'll have to... Wait, the chat is moving so quickly. If Chigiri gets benched, he'll have been benched after starting every game, bro. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I think Chigiri will start. Chigiri needs to be put on his left side as well, bro. Why is he crossing when he's literally trained a fucking 44 Panther snipe on the left side? You know? It makes no sense why he's on the right as a crosser. Teddy and Rin force each other to awaken. I mean, we have the Teddy Puppet Master one already. Chigiri goes on the correct side. I don't even want to put this down because I feel like it's just not going to happen, man. The perfect starting 11 would have Chigiri on the left side, but it's not even going to happen. Okay. Shido goal. Wait, Kiora Jin appeared in the chat. I put Kiora sub in right there for you, Kiora Jin. Rin finally learns how to not be an obsessive freak. Okay. Rin watched Obsession one too many times, chat. Started, like someone used the One Wish Willow on that shit. On fucking Rin. Corona is legendary callback. Legendary callback to Nova. Zantetsu sub in. Chat, Zantetsu sub in. Who do we think? You know what? I'll put it right here. Zantetsu or Kiora sub-in. This is like a 2-in-1 special. Rin last minute goal. Hugo reference. I don't know if Hugo will be referenced. Saturday stream Pog. Yeah, Kira. We're doing last minute England bingo card because that's going to come out in like, what, 24 hours or like 48 hours, the leaks. So we got to get it in right now. What did I miss? We're just doing England prediction or like last minute prediction bingo cards. And then we're going to watch Arrow's video on BLUELOCK News. By the way, chat, I have to remind y'all, this is my business account. I'm not subbed to like anyone on this account. So that's why I'm not subbed to Arrow. It's my business account. I'm not subbed in. Or I'm not signed in. Akira, you can put one for the bingo card. I'll leave a spot for you, but don't fucking curse one of the slots, Akira. Don't curse one of the slots. We're gonna see a lot of these very, very soon. Augie, oh wait, Augie plays for England. Or, you know what? Augie versus Rayo / Augie plays for England. We'll put that as one. Augie plays for England. We just increased our chances very, very high for this row, chat. Isagi Rebel Aura. I don't know if he will have a Rebel Aura, but he might go in white-haired mode again. Do we think Isagi will go in white-haired mode again, chat? Should we put that down as one? Bench will have its own aura that overshadows Rin. Micah, bro. We were tight before you said that message. Come on, man. Rin getting fucking devoured by the bench. Just put it. Isagi white-haired mode. Thank you so much for the 2 not to say headbands, though, Micah. I appreciate it so much. Isagi white hair mode. Egoist 4 chemical reaction. Wait a minute. I believe in that one, too. Oh, wait. Why is it highlighted in red for this one? Oh, it's because we copied it from the last bingo card. We also did put this Egoist 4 chemical reaction from the last next arc. Bro, this was in the NEL. Wait, Akira, you want to see this one? We literally put, like, some of these didn't hit. Isagi captain, time skip to U20 World Cup. Well, technically, we actually did time skip a little bit. BLUELOCK 11 versus 11. No, bro. Aomori's Messi survives. Well, we still have side B, so... Egoist 4. Chemical reaction. Last one, chat. One more, chat. One more. Teddy and Fox backstory. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think that will hit. Do we want to put that, chat? Teddy and Fox backstory? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Okay, I'm not putting Rin laughs at Ego's corny jokes. Jur, what are you saying, bro? Like, bro lost his mind the second Michael Kaiser got introduced into this manga, bro. I fucking swear. Speaking of which, I might be making a prime Michael Kaiser video soon, chat. Okay, before y'all cast your lots for like the next one or the last one, or like put your fucking predictions, and I'll yap while I'm talking about this. But next videos or like upcoming, it will literally take a long time because it takes a long time to fucking compile these videos and shit like that. But I might get you guys to vote on like a prime Michael Kaiser or prime Shido or prime Barou video, kind of like how I did one for Isagi and I did one for Nagi. So those guys will come out soon. If I did a Rin video, people will just say I'm trying to save face. So we'll do those characters first. And then also I have an episode Nagi, like top moments in episode Nagi video as well. So we'll see what happens. Like Phantom Isagi. Because I didn't cover that at all on my main channel. Like I have literally 0 episode Nagi callbacks there. Nagi scores 3 times 1 was a hat trick. Okay, ice shells. Okay. Yo, Hinokami with the 2 Nanase headband said, make bench Toshi Rin for the free space. We're not putting that down. Hinokami, bro. What is this? We're not putting bench Toshi Rin for the last one. Augie backstory. Okay, you know what? Guys, Augie backstory or Augie backstory or someone else. Or Fox and Teddy backstory. Those are both kind of free. We'll put one more. Okay. No, do it. It's funny. We'll leave it up to chance. Last bingo. Bench Toshi Rin. What is Bench Toshi Rin even doing on the bingo card? What does it have to do? That he stays on the bench? Augie backstory. Or we'll do that. Augie backstory. What else? Ego backstory? I don't think ego backstory. No, I said free space. Well, that is kind of the free space, huh? No, it's okay. We'll put it on the last one. Free space is free. Free space is free, Hinokami. Free space is supposed to be free. If you truly believe this is a free space, then you gotta commit to the bit. He ain't staying on the bench, bro. Unless he is. We'll see. Bachra x Yuki Miya chemical reaction. Or Yuki Miya. We have like 0 or just Yuki Miya dribbles past everyone. Oh, Peroxide put that earlier. Okay. Manga leaks tonight? No, in like 48 hours or 24. 24 to 48. 48 hours, I think. Literally 48. Bench gets some screen time on the match. Yeah, the bench will. Yuki Miya cooks. Yuki vision issues. Okay, we'll put that down, Akira. I'm starting a poll for the last one. Yo, not 3 games with Australian $8. Thank you so much. And not a donation that's hating on Rin. Wow. Might be a big reach, but say near the end of the game, Teddy acquires an ego. I actually believe that as well. I have that in my prediction video as well. But there's this whole thing of like Teddy doesn't have an ego, and then it goes down to like the puppet versus Rin puppet master and shit like that. So it's like kind of clashing with my own theory. But thank you so much for the Australian $8 not 3 games. But we'll put that as well. Teddy acquires an ego. Teddy acquires ego. Okay, chat, we have our last bingo spot. Bench Toshi Rin, Agi backstory, Yuki Miya vision issues, and Teddy acquires an ego. Okay, chat. Let's cast your lot. Don't put fucking Bench Toshi as the winner, chat. Oh my fucking god, bro. 50%? What are we saying, man? This one's pretty good. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I think he will. I think he'll definitely have an ego. Fukaku Ben will replace Aiku. Okay, Hoshi. What are we even saying, man? Hashtag, I proudly voted for Bench Toshi Rin. Why did you put Bench Toshi Rin as an option? Guys, Bench Toshi Rin is like he stays on the bench for the whole game. And it's because someone donated 2 Nanase headbands. Hinokami donated 2 Nanase headbands. For that one specifically. If anything, I think Teddy acquires an ego will be one. Not gonna lie, I put Agi. The Agi backstory. Okay, Tony, chill, bro. Chill. Hiryo, please update. Yo, Ken Ruto with the 10 Nanase headbands. Thank you so much. For the 10 Nanase headbands. Hiryo, please update your Discord link. I've been trying to join for days, bro. Please update it. Wait, is it not like literally updated? Okay, Ken Ruto, I can make another Discord link and send it in the chat if you want. Yo, Micah, thank you so much for the 2 Nazi headbands again. Bench Toshi Rin is the best. I love these streams. You know what? I'm just fucking immune to it. Just all the shit that the community has done, like, for me and also to me, you know? I think I'm just fucking immune to it at this point. I built a tolerance. Like, you know how you keep getting sick and you built fucking antibodies for it? It might be that with the Rin slander. Might be that, man. Might just be that. Who's Fox, bro? But yeah, Ken Russo, thank you so much for the 10 Honesty headbands. I'll try and fix that. I really don't know what's happening. Or if you can, message my Discord account, you know? Message my Discord account if you can. If you're in like any of the like Arrow's BLUELOCK server, I'm in that one and you could just message me from there. But thank you so much. What's good? See you in space. Rin Cope. Okay, Ghost. Bench Toshi Rin Cope Sahur. This is what I'm saying, bro. I can't say shit, man. Can't say anything. Any positive message about Rin. Get called like a LARPer, a Coper, fucking anything. Guys, someone in like fucking Dark Hero Josh. I was talking about Dark Hero Josh. It's on his fucking comment section was all like, Hiryo is a fucking LARPer of Rin. Bro, I literally made a whole video like 2 years ago about Rin and Sai's beef, and I said Rin was my favorite character, you know? And he was all like, his favorite character is Isagi. How was a random viewer gonna decide my own favorite character, first of all? That shit made no sense to me. I was like, bro, Josh, are you seeing this shit, bro? I was like, what am I even saying? Or what am I seeing? What's good, Prakash? Hiryo, what a character do you want to break their arm? Why would I want a character to break their arm, MJ? I don't even know. Why would I want a character to break their arm? You know? Hiryo Itoshi. Trash Toshi Rin Lamau lol. Yeah, see, I'm literally immune to this shit, bro. I'm immune to this shit. Okay, guys, no way bench Toshi Rin is winning. Teddy acquires an ego. Come on, vote, chat, vote. Teddy acquires an ego is 38% tied with bench Toshi Rin. Guys, don't bring it to 39%, bro. Don't bring it to 39%. It's at 39-37. Yes! Yes, it's win. Wait, it's actually one vote off. Chat. It's one vote off. Whoever votes, it literally wins. What's good? It's Hemu. Your favorite is literally Michael Kaiser. Okay, Jer. Nobody asked for your opinion, bro. Bro, where did this Michael Kaiser glaze even come from? Was it like from the moment he was introduced? Like you saw his name pop up on the little fucking screen and then you just were all like, bro, Michael Kaiser's my fucking GOAT. Or was that like a specific goal, bro? Your favorite is bench Toshi. Ness, tough as fuck. Ness will have a lot of development. I do think Ness will have a lot of development. Hiryo, do you think Fox will have any type of special eyes? Maybe Predator's eye, if anything. He's gonna be, I think Fox will be a forward. I think Fox will be a poacher as well. He'll play a lot in the penalty area. And he's gonna be, like, sneaking around the box to get goals. It's not gonna be any stylish goals coming from Fox. We're not gonna see a fucking Kaiser Impact Magnus, Kaiser Impact Bicycle kicked. We're not gonna see any of that shit. We're gonna see him, like, tapping in the goals, I think. You know? But it's gonna be him, like, moving around and, like, a sly Fox in the box. We're gonna see that, chat. Fox Predator Eye would be fitting. Yeah, Predator Eye literally makes sense. Ness ego evolution is going to therapy. True, Chibi. Chibi speaking facts. I want to see Pablo Cabosas. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen like the World 5 outside of Loki. You know? I do think Luna will have more narrative significance later on though. Oh my god, chat. What the fuck? I look away for 1 second. It went from 38% to 43% bench Toshi Rin. Are you following the real life World Cup? Yeah, Kira. I watched the Spain game. Yo, it was a good game, but like I think Spain was just expected to win. I was watching it though. Or a little bit of it. I watched like the goals. Okay, chat. Bench Toshi Rin is winning. Guys, tomorrow is gonna be cinema for fucking the World Cup though, right? Stays bench the whole game. You guys fucking win. You guys win, bro. I get it. I accept it. This is just what life is. This is what my community is. Community just fucking hates me. First, they fucking do some... What did they do before? First, they fucking send me 150 Discord notifications of Rin slander. That's real, by the way, chat. I swear to God, I should have fucking screenshotted it. Half of it was in the, like, Raw's chat. Most of it was in the DMs as well. And some of it came from, like, the TikTok, fucking people just sending it on TikTok. What else happened with this fucking community, man? My most viewed chapter review video. Honestly, I don't even know how that fucking... It got, like, 500k views, which is fucking crazy. I can't fucking believe it. Y'all are amazing. But my most viewed chapter review video happens to be when Rin gets benched. And, yeah, there's, like, other shit that happened as well. No proof? No proof? The proof is you could go in BLUELOCK Raw's discussion and scroll up to the day Rin got benched. BLUELOCK is not winning this game. Chat the ultimate rage baiters. It's all good. Rin is the GOAT. Don't bully him, you guys. See ya in space. I agree, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. Rin, he deserves it coming. But, bro, what the... Why you say fuck me for, bro? What did I do, man? I'm just kidding. I knew it was coming, chat. I knew it was fucking coming. It's all good. Hiryo, what time is it for you? It's 1 a.m. for me. I'm so tired, dude, but I gotta stay for you. Yo, MJ, I appreciate you for staying in the first place, but it's all good, man. I think we're gonna end stream soon, right after we watch Arrow's video, or do we even want to see the Anime Expo news, chat? We got the bingo card out of the way. That's the main thing we need to get out of the way. That's the main objective, chat. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by for the bingo card. Devour Skills, thank you so much for the €6, but we'll recap it in a hot second. Imagine if the author wants to keep us on our toes, making Fox the Defender with defensive Predator Eye to be ironic about the name Fox. Okay. That would just be a plot twist. Devour Skills, thank you so much for the €6 in the first place. But that would just be a plot twist for the sake of being a plot twist. Like, I feel like there's more narrative and hinting towards Fox being a forward. And that shit, you know? But thank you so much. Okay. Hoshi, chill with the spam. I see your message, bro. I'm not gonna acknowledge you saying Ben Toshi Rin. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Okay. England bingo card, chat. Do we think we're hitting this? Aiku saves a goal. Yukimiya dribbles past everyone. Isagi scores last minute. I don't know about that one. Shido goal, Bachira cooks Teddy, Teddy puppet aura, Isagi next evolution, Hero Kunigami comeback, Fox rage baits blue lock, Augie plays for England. Oh shit. Augie plays for England. I think that one will hit, chat. Isagi awakens Teddy, Kiora / Zantetsu sub in. This will probably happen. I think Kiora will sub in. Free spot on the bingo. England lead till half. I think this is chat. You know what? I actually think maybe Rin Puppet Master. This might be like the least likely, or Isagi awakens Teddy. But this row actually has a really good chance as well, chat. And then Raichi stops Teddy. Sendo plays for / 45-day training flashback. Guys, we need the 45-day training flashback for Sendo. We need to see that. That's literally, it went fucking triple platinum. England scores first. Final score 4-3. Chigiri goes on the correct side. Bench Toshi Rin stays bench the whole game. Isagi white-haired mode comes out once again. Egoist 4 chemical reaction. And Nagi plays it in the England game. Y'all, we still got believers of that. And Fukaku getting playtime. Okay, chat. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Gamble of Doom on this bingo card. Yeah, this bingo card, I don't think we're gonna... There's just one on every single row that's not gonna hit. Wait, maybe across? Aiku saves goal. Isagi next evolution. That's true. Okay. Aiku saves gold. This may not be true. The performance Aiku has been putting up, bro. Wait. Okay. Chat, if Fukaku Gen plays, we might see this across. Or row... row 2, I think, has a good chance. Row 2 has a good chance. Fem Ben with is low-key peak, not gonna lie. Rasen, yeah. We're not bringing that up from last stream, bro. Yeah, that's another thing the fucking community has done to me, bro. Like, it's a bunch of Rin slander. I'm not even gonna mention it, bro. Gender bent shit, bro. Bachira will get development during the Brazil game because Lavinho plays for Brazil. Fukaku bum. Fem Ben is so fine. I think we're just gonna start banning any single person that says that at this point. All right, chat. That's gonna be it for the bingo card. Thank you guys so much for showing up for the bingo card. If you're here just for the bingo card, after this, we're gonna do the sub predictions, and also we're gonna react to Arrow's video about Anime Expo news, because I know a lot of people are asking about the Anime Expo news. Yo, Juro, welcome to the first selection. Thank you so much. Kaiser was the greatest before he even existed. What is that glaze? I've never seen that glaze before, bro. Before he even existed? What the fuck? W is the chat for Jur. Yeah, so Arrow, yeah, we're gonna react to that video as well, just like the Anime Expo news, because I'm curious to see if we kind of missed anything. We put a little bit right here. Wildcard backstory, Ego backstory, Lorenzo backstory, and we'll put it right here. Next week, break week. That didn't happen. So, Ben, when is the Henri cosplay? We're not doing the Henri cosplay. We're doing the Nanase cosplay in 48 hours, because someone donated in the last stream asking for the Nanase cosplay, so we'll do that. And it's been like 9 months since I've done it, so I guess we're doing it again, chat. We're running it back for the Nanase cosplay. Unless I forget. Are you following our particular team in the IRL World Cup? I mean, obviously I'm from the United States, and fucking, we were obviously all rooting for Japan, unless you're like Brazilian. And the chances were like very low, but that was a good round of 32 game from like coming from Japan and Brazil. But Japan, if BLUELOCK, or if Japan does good, BLUELOCK does good, Kanechiro Nomura get paid more, shit like that. And just like the BLUELOCK project and shit. But right now, out of all the players that are playing and shit like that, I do think France is gonna win. France just looks so fucking dominant, bro. France just looks so dominant. With their 3 forwards. Yo, JX Springle with the 2 Nanase headbands. Rin gonna cuddle with the bench full game. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, where does this even come from? The imagination, like, some of you guys, I swear to God, like, the imagination, the creativity levels coming out just for the Rin slander is just impeccable, bro. It's actually, like, this shit gotta be studied by fucking Harvard's greatest minds. Yeah, I think France is probably winning. Norway versus England is gonna be fucking cinema. I like Holland, bro. Because Holland's just a fucking character, man. And he's a great fucking striker. Holland's just amazing, man. The Holland Glaze train just continues. But he's also in Clash of Clans. He collabed with Clash of Clans like fucking 2 years ago. And it's from Man City and everything like that. So if you support Man City, I'm pretty sure you'd also support Holland. He's just a fucking overall, just, he's cool, bro. He's cool. So I think I'm going to support Norway over England, but also all my teams are out, so I could possibly care less. The most important thing is I want good games. Dictator Mbappe, yeah, Dictator, bro. It's all good though. Norway all the way. Yeah, we're gonna see him, bro. Hopefully. Holland has to put on a masterclass. Jude is looking good. I mean, all the Madrid players are looking good this World Cup. Yo! Thank you so much for the 2 Nanase headbands. Bum Toshi fucked up again. Gets benched for Sai first game. Okay, now we're just making up shit, bro. This is not even like, it's not even actual shit, bro. Fucked up again. Like, see what I mean? Sai is guaranteed to play in the midfield. Rin is a forward. Why are we saying Rin is getting replaced by Sai, bro? I don't even know, man. What are we even saying, bro? Rin gets unbenched. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hiryo, please ignore my literacy. It's 1 a.m. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Who is Sai replacing? Probably Hiyori. Or he's just playing alongside Hiyori. Yeah, it's most likely Hiyori. Sai is 100% a starter. Like, Ego even said, that's why Hiyori got his goal, bro. So he gets his time to shine, and Hiyori's just gonna get replaced. Mexico out of the World Cup. They had a good game against England. I do think there was like so many shots on targets that should have gone in from Mexico, but it's all good. They put up a really good fight. Hiryo, do you think Yamal will put on a show against the Republic of Mbappe? I mean, Yamal has had an injury since, like, what, April, man? So that's why he hasn't even been performing too well. Everyone's so hard on, like, Yamal, bro. But, or, I don't know. It's hard. France, it's not even anything against Lamine, bro. France is just too fucking good. France is just too good. It's all good, though. Okay, anyways, chat. Should we... Okay. I'll leave this, guys, to y'all. Do we react to the Anime Expo news, chat? Or, do we just end the stream here? Because we finished the bingo card. That was kind of like the main purpose of the stream. We finished the bingo card. We got our last minute predictions and shit like that. We could go over subs and everything like that. Anime Expo, yes or no? React to Arrow's video or end stream? Carlos the Fourth, end stream, chat. Because Carlos speaked, we have to. React to Arrow's video about Anime Expo news. Yes or no? Okay. Or we could do, like, other shit. Like the last minute England predictions. Let Hiryo have his sleep. Chat, I'm chilling, bro. Okay. I love doing these, like, discussion streams and shit like that, because when we do the chapter reviews, half the time, or the chapter streams, half the time, I can't really read the chat. One, I'll get spoiled, and two, it's moving so fucking quickly, and I just like having, like, these chill discussion streams and everything like that. I appreciate you guys genuinely from, like, or even showing up. You know, it's been a while since we've done, like, an actual discussion stream, all the way back in, like, Ubers. The last non-BLUELOCK reaction, or non-BLUELOCK chapter reaction stream was all the way back in the BLUELOCK award stream. Holy fucking, like, blowing dust off the book, bro. You know? I actually can't wait for the BLUELOCK award stream this time around. It's gonna be fun. I have a lot planned for that stream next year, or in 6 months. So we'll see. 92%, bro. Just react already? Okay, we're just reacting. I was gonna, but we're gonna do it. Wait, for real though, I'm worried if you show Arrow's video, the stream might get taken down. No, Arrow said, okay, so unless he put some fucking spoiler shit in here, or like some raws that just gets copyrighted and gets us deleted off the fucking face of the earth. I don't know. I haven't watched the video. I watched like up to 30 seconds, but Arrow allowed me to watch the video. I asked for permission before it. Okay, chat. Also, I don't think I'll play any music in the background. I think he should have it music in the background as well. Okay, wait, hold on. Should we put it in 2000? Wait, Arrow renders his videos at 4K? Wait, chat, do I need to stop, like, jump on the 4K train or some shit like that as well? Okay. Just want your stream to be safe, bro. All right, chat, we're gonna react. We'll try and not to pause as much. And also, hold on. It's also like... By the way, chat, the video is going to be cut off a little bit just because the stream resolution and shit like that. I could try and, like, move it out, but it's all good. Okay. Ben do a Holland cosplay. All right, chill. Chat, we're reacting. Lock in, chat. We're reacting to Arrow Assassins. The most insane BLUELOCK news was just revealed. BLUELOCK Anime Expo news. Thank you so much, Hackpoa Agent with the New Zealand two Nanase headbands. W's the chat for Hackpoa. Yo, Legion Nerd, if you could, like... All right, chill, Hoshi. We don't want to time you out. Okay, let's go. And tell me if the volume is good or not, or if it's, like, too loud. I don't want to get...
Community just can't stop winning.
Is this too loud?
With the premiere of Anime Expo, we BLUELOCK fans have been given so much news thanks to the attendance of Kanashiro and Nomura. And I'm here to give you the most important information that we got from their attendance and give my thoughts on it as well. Now, this video will simply be covering the most important
Anime Expo news, Arrow Assassin, bless the timeline. Let's see what you got.
Characters. However, if you want to
put a Subway Surfer in the corner? Nah, chill, bro. We're watching the video
and was mentioned by Kanashiro.
280p stream for next chapter. How are we even gonna do that? Oh man, that haircut. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't even notice. Is that like a is that like a Mandela effect, bro? I didn't even notice Arrow got a haircut.
Down for
W Arrow, bro.
Everything that was said in relation to BLUELOCK, which I'll probably link his video down below in the description. I don't know when he's gonna post his, but when he does,
stream on a Nintendo 64.
Before I get into the content,
okay, wait a minute.
Click off.
Yo, Arrow, we're 50 seconds into the video, bro. We gotta play it for the retention's sake. Homie to homie, bro. 50 seconds into the video. We need the fucking news. Okay, let's get into it.
Season 3 was announced and confirmed to be in production back in September of 2025, and yet we haven't heard any news regarding its release since. Many fans were expecting a trailer or even just some teaser footage in relation to Season 3, considering both the author and the artist for this series were there. And while we didn't get that, we did get something positive. Kanashiro and Nomura addressed the delay for Season 3's release. However, they said it was
okay, I actually didn't even know we had Season 3 news.
They say that the intention behind that delay is that they wanted to work closely with the studio to ensure that the third season surpasses the quality of the previous two. Which is absolutely incredible news given the hype that we've had for Season 3 and the anime in particular, as it relates to the new Egoist League.
I don't want to pause, but that's very interesting.
The third season, which I think looks
Season
really good,
3 is going to be worked with Kanashiro and Nomura.
But with
they saw the fucking
time, I think we can officially put the PNG
lashback
accusations
from Season 2
with the premiere of this next season. If you guys did see the unfinished Genga cuts of Season 2, you guys would be aware that Season 2's animation was actually supposed to be of decent quality. But due to the production committee, the animators and 8-Bit Studios themselves did not have enough time to finalize those cuts and had to rush out an unfinished product. 8-Bit Studios is capable of creating high-quality projects, as we see recently with Reincarnated as a Slime's recent season animated by 8-Bit Studios. It really has nothing to do with budget. You could triple their budget that they had and it wouldn't really change anything. However, on the bright side, 8-Bit's BLUELOCK adaptation has changed committees to work under the same one as Mushoku Tensei.
Okay, wait a minute. So this one, this isn't, Arrow got, like, everything right besides this one. Chat, this chiptune is a CGI compartment, like a CGI animation studio. I thought I told him about this as well, but chiptune is like a CGI animation, or not animation, but a CGI department. So only the CGI will be improved and not the animation itself. I have it in, like, my own video. I'll pull it up after the stream, but it's more on this post for being misleading than, like, Arrow misleading anyone. But yeah, this isn't true. This is like the CGI will improve, but we'll see an improvement in CGI because they acquired chiptune, which is a CG
one as animation. Tensei. And I'm sure those of you who
CG
watched
fucking
Diddy
studio.
Tensei at least know the quality of the animation.
Yeah, it's CGI, which is unfortunate because CGI isn't too big of a problem in BLUELOCK.
On this project,
it was the animation.
Giving them the same working conditions and timelines as other high-quality animated works. To me, Season 3 is easily going to be a top-tier anime adaptation. Season 2 as a whole was much better visually in terms of character design and composition. The third selection, while some of the worst animation I've ever seen in BLUELOCK, is easily the best looking in terms of art direction.
Oh, 100%.
That over combined with solid animation and
Season 2 looks so much better than Season 1.
Could go down as one of the
but Season 1 didn't have a high bar at all.
Ever. At least that season in particular.
CGI running is bad though. Yeah. Season 1 CGI was bad. They improved it more in Season 2.
The next thing to talk about is the 3 characters that we got confirmed.
Okay, here we go. 3 new backstories. I know we have the Kunigami wildcard, right?
Jinpachi Ego, the head of BLUELOCK.
Let's see what more info we have on here.
In the story and the God of Soccer reveal.
Give it to me, Arrow. Let's go, bro.
Hints towards his backstory. And I have some special news regarding this because apparently it's already been written. Kanashiro confirms that Ego's backstory.
Wait, the Ego backstory is already written? I don't even want to pause that, but I feel like we should pause that. Ego backstory is written already? So does that mean it's coming soon? Or is it just planned all the way in the future? Hold on, let's listen to what Arrow has to say.
his manuscripts, which typically is around 2 to 3 volumes ahead of the current pace.
2 to 3
Meaning
volumes.
We could potentially
Okay.
see something in regards to Ego's backstory as early on as the England game. We were also told that he was currently designing Ego's
Interesting.
coach and a special character within that backstory as well while he was at Los
We
Angeles.
can't hear Arrow.
And I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I think it would be hilarious if it's just a redrawing of Noah's character, but he has long hair to kind of mirror Holland because he's just blowing
Holland
up the
reference,
World Cup
bro.
hype recently. Long-haired Noah is something that I think people would find incredibly funny, especially
What is Arrow
Serena Rose. Go follow her and
is
spam
Arrow-
long-haired Noah in her comments for me. It'd be hilarious. But the next character that got a confirmed
What did I
backstory was
just see, bro?
actually Rensuke Kunigami. Specifically,
Can you put subtitles? Can you guys see the subtitles? It's like kind of cropped because of the stream resolution. That's the only thing. Okay, wait, hold up, chat. Let's move this a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Wildcard Kunigami. That's right, we're going to be getting a wildcard backstory at some point in the near future. Many people have been wanting this backstory for so long. Some say that it's too late, but I'm just excited to see what's going to be shown. Unlike Egos, we don't have any confirmation as to when this would happen or even if it's been written. He's just said that it's in the works and he does have a plan for it. But honestly,
Dude, what if
I
it's
don't
like
think I was
20
ever
years
expecting
until we're
to get
getting
a
the wild
card
card?
backstory? We already kind of know what happened in the wild card, and we know the results of it from the Barcher game with Kunigami's performances.
Whoa!
I don't really think
We did not know what happened in the wild card. We know the results of it. What? Nah, bro. We need to see the actual details of it. Because the Kunigami becoming emo just because of a few words and shit like that, it doesn't hit as much depth. I have to disagree with Arrow on that one. Everything else he said, though, was completely right. But I do think the wild card needs to be shown just so it like gives more depth to Kunigami's character. That's the only thing.
we need to
Besides
see
Kunigami saying,
what
like,
happened
one
to the
thing.
wild card, because to me nothing will justify the personality switch that Kunigami underwent unless he had like electroshock therapy or something. And the final
What?
character
I think there's a lot of reasons why Kunigami, it could be justified for Kunigami's personality switch.
the
But
one I'm
let's keep
sure
going.
everyone has
We
been
can agree to disagree.
anticipating, Shido Ryusei. I'm sure you guys, specifically the Shido fans, are really excited for
backstory.
this Shido backstory.
I want to see if there
I
any
did want to
detail. We know
specify
there's
that
going to be
some
one, but
sources say that he mentions a family member, and
Okay,
whether
we
or
didn't
not
know this.
Shido
Family
was always
member.
born this way or something happened to change the direction of his life. But now I've been told that other sources.
Loki Arrow might snipe you, Hiryo. Watch out. I got permission from Arrow to watch this video. Arrow and I, what is it called? We're acquaintances, bro. Okay. Stop pausing the video. Okay, we'll
they're
stop
saying
pausing.
that they simply asked about Shido's family and what they think of
Shido's
him,
family.
and he said that he might include
What
them
would
in a
Shido's family
backstory if
be?
he ever gets to that point. But I don't know. And like Kunigami,
What would the
we also
parenting
don't
style
know
be?
when this backstory
let
is
Shido
set
do
to
anything.
happen,
Freedom.
but Shido will likely be getting a backstory, so that's something to be kind of interested in and looking out for. Hey, before you go anywhere, do you like
Oh, is this
sleeping?
a sponsored segment?
Of course you do. Who doesn't
I
like
like sleeping, Arrow.
If you
Okay,
want to
sorry. We
sleep
have to skip
better,
the
you
we have
can
to skip
use-
the sponsored segment. Sorry, Arrow.
Now, another thing that a lot of people have
W
been
Arrow, W in the chat for Arrow getting a
anticipating and waiting
sponsorship.
on,
Get your
like,
bag, bro.
The backstory is the return of Don Lorenzo, the Ace Eater himself. Lorenzo is a character that to me
Okay,
has
I
essentially
knew
been
this was happening as well.
forgotten.
Okay, so everything so far besides
mentioning
season
him in
3,
chapter
I knew.
328, we haven't seen Lorenzo since chapter 268 after Kaiser's Magnus Goal. That's over 2 years and
That
100
is
chapters
crazy.
worth of content without him ever touching the ball. However, it's been confirmed that Lorenzo is going to be getting some attention in the future of the story. And not to toot my
I'm
own
hyped for
horn,
that.
but I'm kind of the reason that we got this information to light. I asked Rika Fajardo to ask them about it, so you're
Hey,
welcome.
W
Lorenzo
Arrow,
fans.
bro.
But we are getting some Lorenzo
I
content.
know he
which
did talk to
could
the
mean that
Isagi
Italy will
voice
face
actor.
Japan in the U20 World Cup, which would be awesome. We also learned that those blue lids that we see are actually done with
Self-glaze.
makeup that he applies
I mean, he
himself.
literally
he says he
interviewed
does it to get himself into
Isagi voice
battle
actor,
mode
bro.
against strong opponents, which I think is adorable. But Kanashiro says that he's excited to have him in the story since he's apparently the only kind new generation 11 that we'll see. Now, we did also get some
The
extra
only
information
kind new
regarding
Gen 11?
Lorenzo and
Every
his
new gen
potential
is just gonna be
future role
depressed?
in the story
that
as
real?
well. Kanashiro reports that when
Is
he
that what Arrow's
returns, he'll
saying?
be very friendly with Isagi wherever they meet again. But he also says that because Lorenzo's so nice that he'll have to add another asshole to Italy to kind of balance it out a bit. Now, that could mean they're getting an ace
Wait a
striker
minute.
for Italy, or they're bringing in another defender. I don't know, but I'm excited to see what kind of story gets played
Very
out with
interesting.
Lorenzo's
I do want to see like
next
a.
thing that will
I
definitely
mean,
get the
Italy is
Kaiser
literally
fans
known as like a
thinking is that
defensive
we got
powerhouse.
updates on Kaiser's
real world.
Real bid offer. It was revealed that Kaiser actually hasn't accepted his Real offer, and his decision will come after he faces off against Isagi. Now, this is a very interesting point to reveal,
Wait, so
because it essentially determines
Kaiser's basing
how
his decision
the
off of
results
Isagi's.
of the Germany versus Japan game will influence how the future of the story plays out. If he loses to Isagi, I could see him accept his Real offer, wanting to improve and get better than he currently is. And with Sai at Real, potentially alongside Rin, that would be an incredible team. But if he wins against Isagi, I
would be
actually
just
think
as
that he would
stacked as it is
stay
in
at
real life,
Munchen
bro.
alongside Ness, since it was Ness who would have made him capable of even surpassing Isagi in the first place. Now, I am kind of interested to see what
Why
kind
can't
of
we
route
have
you guys
nice
would
people who are
prefer
good?
for Kaiser's bid offer. And I believe the specific wording
know.
that
BLUELOCK
Kanashiro
likes to
said
exaggerate
Kaiser
everything.
used is, I could accept Real's offer, or I could decline to stay at Bastard. It all depends on Yoichi. Take that with a grain of salt, but I think that's what was said. It's interesting since we know that the offers for clubs are held till the end of the U20 World Cup, according to Isagi in Chapter 304. But I think that this does basically confirm that we're getting a club arc at some point in the story. I know some people refer to the NEL as a club arc, but I genuinely mean something like the Champions League, since it was stated that it's Sai's dream to win that tournament.
Guys, do you think we're going to get an arc after the U20 World Cup, like a Champions League?
Huge potential for the story, and I'm interested in either route. Now, sort of relating to that, we do have information regarding both Sai and Kaiser. During the interview with Kanashiro, it was confirmed that Sai and Kaiser will be interacting in the future of the story, and not just a basic small interaction, a consistent amount of interactions.
Interesting.
That means, to me, that we're going to see Kaiser, Sai, and maybe Rin as the main focal point of a Champions League arc. Now, this is a very interesting proposal.
I feel that is kind of like more headcanon from Arrow, right? Or like more of a theorizing, but that is interesting. You know, we knew Kaiser and Sai would have to interact because we're eventually going to play Germany, right? And I'm super interested to see that because, you know, Sai is... How would Sai and Kaiser even interact in the first place? That's a very interesting, like, thing to think about. Okay,
because let's keep seeing what Arrow has to say. I know a lot of my mutuals have said this, that the duo of Sai and Kaiser would likely be the strongest duo we will ever see in the series if they did happen to work together.
We'll be
that
old
even
as fuck,
includes the adults and their
it'd literally be like 10 years
reactions. Long. I wonder if they're going to have any kind of substantial interactions once we see the game in the U20 World Cup between Germany and Japan. And it makes me wonder how Sai actually feels about Kaiser and the other way around, because Sai is an incredible passer and playmaker, whereas Kaiser is an incredibly efficient and clinical striker. I'd be very interested to see how these two would interact on the field, especially if Kaiser does go to Real. Because like I said, if Rin also accepts his offer,
biscuits,
but two main strikers in Rin Itoshi and Michael Kaiser alongside Leonardo Luna with Sai as the playmaker,
they will probably fix it somehow.
Yo, they're cooking. But a Champions League arc on top of that would be awesome, considering the possible link-ups we could see. You'd get Ness, Isagi, and Noah on a team. You'd get Lavinho, Bunny, and Bachata, Lorenzo, Aiku, Barou,
they play in the La Liga, right? Or I don't know how they'll do like the whole, or no,
Lorenzo,
they're doing the
Aiku,
UCL. Okay, never mind.
And potentially Snuffy, Shido,
so we're just
Charles,
skipping
Loki,
straight to the UCL, and everyone's...
Champions League arc would probably go down as one of the best arcs in the series if it is done this way and is done properly. Now, we did also get some potential news in regards to a new spin-off manga for the series.
Spin-off?
When it comes to spin-off manga
this is
like
new.
Episode Nagi, many fans have wanted specific characters to get their own spin-off manga. Characters like Sai and Ego are two of the most popular ones for this kind of spin-off manga suggestion. However, Kanashiro has recently rejected that idea. He says that he does not intend on making a Sai, Rin, or Ego episode manga variant, as he says those stories will be told in the main story for BLUELOCK and are already planned out. Now, this makes sense to me, and I always expected this to be his response. However, he didn't decline in episode Shido or an episode Kaiser. We've already gotten the confirmation of Shido getting a backstory.
I don't know. I don't know if Kanashiro... Guys, would you even... Do you think, realistically, they would do another side story like that? Maybe. Maybe for Kaiser. I see one for Kaiser. I don't see one for Shido. For Kaiser on the other side. Yo, what's good? No operator. Kudagami side story because bro does nothing? Okay. Low-key true. We need to see what happened in the wild card, but they're going to put it in the main story anyway. But...
point in the future, so maybe a spin-off manga is his way of writing this out. But honestly, I don't think I'd enjoy a Shido spin-off manga unless it's about Shido outside of BLUELOCK. We already know he was the top scorer of the first selection.
Yeah,
we
if
see
they
his
do
games
another
in the second,
episode
third,
series,
and
they
U20
shouldn't
arcs.
like
And
repeat
in the
things
NEL,
we've
while
seen
he
in
wasn't the
BLUELOCK.
main focus,
It has
we
to be,
saw
like,
his main
outside.
participation in 2 of the 4 NEL games that we saw him in. A spin-off on him
Episode
would kind of
wildcard
just
would be
suck
hard,
as
though.
it'd be another retelling of
But they should
arcs
tell it in
we've
the story.
already been aware
It's
of.
very important.
I don't need another retelling from a BLUELOCKer's perspective. I would
True.
much rather have a spin-off manga dedicated to the current arc, the U20 World Cup, following
Yeah,
a
I agree,
different
Legion
team
Nerd.
as they, go throughout
What's
their
good,
knockout
Nuclear
matches,
Yon?
their
How you
group
doing?
stage matches, and all that stuff.
We're reacting
which is
to Arrow's
why I'm a
Anime
huge
Expo
advocate
news.
for Episode Kaiser. I've always said that
I
an
agree.
Episode Kaiser manga following the German team
Yeah, Arrow's
throughout the
cooking.
U20 World Cup would
This is
be
good.
absolutely peak. We'd see Ness and Kaiser develop as players as they work throughout each game, developing their relationship, and see them improve and get attached to
Yeah,
this team.
we'd also be able to see them play against like Germany, or not Germany. We'd see Germany play against South Korea, right? Or like other group stages and everything like that. And maybe he gets to meet some of the other new gens that we weren't able to play against. If they did like an episode Kaiser and they did it specifically for this arc, I think it's already way too late for them to do an episode Kaiser. But that would be very interesting, right? Maybe we get to see other new gens face off against other new gens. I feel like that would be so interesting, and a lot of people would watch that and read it if it was something else. You know what I mean? Episode Shigeo? Okay,
as they
what are we
reach the
saying?
game against Japan. And this spin-off could perfectly end as Germany
Episode Shigeo
walks
is
out
needed.
onto the pitch to face off against Japan as
What's good,
the
Nep?
main manga also reaches that point from Japan's perspective. It would be such a great way to build tension and hype for that match that you'd be invested on either team to where you'd want both sides to win. And that is what I think would be a great way to write that story. Now,
Yeah,
this
that's
next
true.
piece of info is actually relating to the next game against England because we got a confirmed starter for the game. That player is Kenyu Yukimiya, who was
Wait,
just confirmed
Yuki
to be
is
playing.
starting? I thought he was like playing, like he's gonna play, but I didn't know it was a starting. Wait a minute, so he's starting? Guys, that's a fucking like big ass clue. Imagine if Yuki Miya doesn't start, bro. What do we even say? Wait, so Yuki Miya is starting. That changes everything. And first of all, my formation is wrong. Unfortunate. But I did say Yuki Miya was going to get subbed in. Yo, Nuclear Yon with the Canadian $7. Mid-Soggy talk about some BS speech so he can be the center of the team again. Notice me, Luck Merchant with yo lame character complex. Okay, Nuclear Yon has changed over from Rin slander to Isagi slander. Okay, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. I'm just kidding. Okay, what are we saying? Anyways, let's keep going.
Game.
Thank you so much for the
During an
7 Odyssey
interview with
headbands.
Kanashiro,
W the chat for
a
Nuclear Yon.
Yukimiya fan asked, hey, when are we going to get to see Yukimiya play again? I really want to see him. And his response was, you are very, very lucky. That to me sounds a lot like confirmation
Okay.
of Yukimiya playing in the England game. I mean, a lot of people...
Wait, so is that like confirmation he's playing, chat, or like he's confirmed starting? It's not confirmed? Okay, wait. But he said it right here.
That player, Kanashiro, Kenyu Yukimiya, who was
Confirmed.
just confirmed.
It literally said confirmed.
Hey, when are we going to get to see Yukimiya lucky? That to me sounds a lot like confirmation of Yukimiya playing in the England game. I mean, a lot of people have drawn the comparison between Teddy's and Yukimiya's dribbling in the recent chapters, and I really hope that this is real. Now, as of this video being released, the lineup for the England team has not been confirmed yet, but based on this recent chapter with us seeing that there are only 24 hours until the England game starts, we could see it soon. If
Yeah,
we do
chat,
see
remember,
Yukimiya
the lineup is literally being revealed next chapter. Or the walkout, the kickoff, or some shit like that, you know? I don't know if the lineup will be revealed. It's kind of like how the France game, they walked out, and then the next chapter, the first page revealed the lineup, and it was the same one as the Nigeria game. But they might hide it for the next volume. But we are going to see the start of the
starting
England game.
lineup. As a Yuki fan, I'll be over the moon. Yuki is a criminally underrated character
Literally
in the
48
series, and
hours.
I won't be hearing any kind of hate against him. If he scores before Shido this arc, you already know that I'm going to be on here and make a hate video because that's what I do when my goat scores.
Okay, Mr. Arrow Assassin with his agenda, bro.
For the BLUELOCK
Yukimiya
series.
agenda.
A few months back, we got the word from Nomura who said that BLUELOCK would try to go on for 20 years, and we just got extra confirmation now. Kanashiro recently said and confirmed that he has an ending planned and already kind of mapped out for the series.
Okay, I didn't know about this. Wait.
However, he says it will take a long time to get there since he wants to give every core character a proper ending and resolution. To me, that means that Nomura's words were actually solid because BLUELOCK's gonna last at least another decade.
BLUELOCK lasting for another decade, chat? I'm literally... I'm gonna have another life by the time fucking Blue Lock ends, chat. We will all be having and living different lives by the time Blue Lock ends. We're gonna fucking grow up, have children, if you want children, fucking graduate, go to school, complete every single life quest, sail the fucking seas. What the fuck? Who is we? Hiryo, we'll watch you retire by the time Blue Lock ends. Dude, what do I even do? What the fuck? Your job is secured, bro? I don't even know, though, bro. Yo, Micah Gonzalez, the 2 nods ahead, but Hiryo has job security for another decade. Chat, okay. I don't know. I don't really talk too much about, like, my IRL life, and we're literally reacting to a Blue Lock video and shit like that, too. I mean, actually, I don't want to, like, say anything as well. But I'm supposed to be graduating soon. Now, take that with a grain of salt. I think I'll continue doing the Blue Lock shit until, like, the very end. We'll see what happens, you know what I mean? Shake my head, chapter 1000, because we gotta get Nico and Ryu's character endings. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking the Ryu impact for chapter fucking 448 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
You already know I'm excited because that means I got job security for another 10 years. Also
okay,
says
Arrow
that
made the fucking joke, bro.
Time skip soon. However, he does plan on writing the story with the Blue Lockers becoming adults.
What you studying in? I study in marketing.
We will get Blue Lock Shippuden. We know that Ugo says that
some
Noah
people
has
contribute to society and some people make fucking Blue Lock videos.
Meaning we could see a late 30s Noah versus early 20s Blue Lockers. But hey, Blue Lock trying to become the one piece.
Wait, Nuclear Yawn with the 7 on his headbands. I didn't even see it. Bro really fell for the bait. Direct post shot, Toshi post smasher, Itoshi god of benches. Okay, I'm done reading that. Nuclear Yawn with the 7 on his headbands. Thank you so much. W in the chat for Nuclear Yawn. The L's in the chat for that message,
at least on TikTok and Twitter, when I revealed this information, got a lot of
we both marketing majors.
On one hand, we know about Sai's chemical reaction with.
I was listening to that in the background. Sai and Isagi, guys. Isn't that, like, that was hinted at for the longest time? We knew that was coming, right? Now, let's focus on this video. Let's focus on this. Sai and Isagi, I really don't think... I said this before. I don't think Rin will have his comeback so soon in, like, this England game, even though he was, like, hinted at it because of Isagi. Because if he makes a comeback and then he watches Sai and Isagi team up, wouldn't he just relapse again? Unless he's like super fucking mentally strong again, which I don't think he is at this point in time. He's gonna relapse again, and it's just a continuous cycle for Rin's character. So I think they're gonna skip that part of the development, and then like he watches Sai and Isagi, and then he recovers or like tries to fix his mental after that. You know what I mean? And this is coming from like a person who likes Rin's character, his like read Rin over and over again. I don't know. Or I don't know if I'd like that, if it'd be more repetitive. You know? Yeah, Kaneshiro has said it a long time ago. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Isagi, and it was going to be something that went down in the story. And we knew it was going to be an incredibly impactful moment given the current dynamics in the story with players like Rin and Shido. But on the other hand, people are annoyed with Isagi becoming the center of the story again, which I can totally understand. I get he's the protagonist, but I've made several videos
this is a
breaking
fucking
this down,
reaction,
saying how
bro.
I want developments and rivalries outside of Isagi being at the core of it all. However, this was stated to be at the beginning of the knockouts, meaning the match against Brazil. But given the fact that the game after that is Spain, I can see the dynamics switching as we get the Sai and Rin development. I am curious as to your guys' thoughts on this specific piece of information, considering Sai and Isagi becoming the center of Blue Lock, with Karasu recently taking over. I want to know how you feel about that.
Okay.
But that was
So let's answer a little bit. Okay, wait, that's the ending of the video. First of all, W video from Arrow. Thank you so much for all the information. There was some shit I didn't know, like the Sai and Isagi team up, and also like Yukimiya's starter. But thank you so much for that. They literally have Brazil in the next bracket, so they have so much time to cook for Rin's story and such, especially with additional team members. Big ops in the future. So, yeah. First of all, no operator. I really think that if they were going to have Rin's development, it should be in the Spain game. Like, I honestly think Rin might be benched for the Brazil game as well, just to give more time to shine for example, Nagi coming back, Sai coming back. And if Isagi and Sai end up teaming up in the Brazil game, that gives Rin all the development to like let go of Isagi and Sai, which was his main main training in the 45 days. He just relapsed, right? To give up on his fucking not give up, but not rely on destroyer mode as much. And like the whole monk training thing with Rin with Isagi and Sai in the little cup. right? So I feel like it would be just so repetitive if he fixed his shit in the England game, sees Isagi and Sai in the Brazil game, because we know that's going to happen in the Brazil game. Sai's going to play and going to start, and he's going to debut. And then he sees it again and relapses again, and he fixes it again in the Spain game. It's just so fucking repetitive, you know? So I don't think, and this is coming from like a Rin fan. So if he does come back, I'm not complaining, because that means all the slander finally fucking stops. But if he doesn't, then I guess the slander continues for a while. But that means he's going to have major development going into the Spain game, and I think that'd be paced very, very well. You know what I mean? Yo, Nuclear Yan with a Canadian 279. Sofatoshi Sai, where Washi Isagi become a midfielder. Okay, so now that Isagi slander is coming back from Nuclear Yan, Devour Skills with the 6 year as well. Thank you so much. I still can't see how Isagi with his abilities enhance size plays and vice versa. They don't really match, in my opinion, as a duo. Well, it'd be like another talented, or it really depends what you consider Sai and shit like that, right? Sai's like damn near a fucking mix of both, but, or he has genius traits while being very smart and calculating like a talented learner. Most likely, he's more leaning towards the talented learner side than anything. But Sai and Isagi teaming up, I think it's going to be more like building up plays and shit like that. You know, we don't really see that much from like a building plays perspective. We see that a lot in like IRL football, but we don't see that a lot in like actual Blue Lock. We just see fucking Isagi teleport to the other side of the pitch, and somehow he's there when he already stuck with the ball. Isagi's somehow there. You know, we don't see any like build up plays and shit. So I do think we're going to see more of that. You know what I mean? Rayo might awaken since it's England. Rayo might awaken since it's England. Okay, now the thing is with Rayo, he already had his goal in Nigeria. I know Akira said Rayo might get an assist or something like that. I do see that because he needs to get his shine before Nagi comes back in as well. But Rayo had his shine in Nigeria, and I think there's other players that need to get their shine first. Sai is gonna big bro Itoshi Rin. Do you think Ryu will get development during the England match? Hell no. Ryu won't get development until way later on. I think an endgame for Isagi, Sai, and Rin would be Isagi and Rin devouring each other and Sai choosing who to pass to depending on who he deems worthy. Yeah. That's what I mean. I think with like, it's just not healthy between Rin and Isagi. Or between Rin specifically with Isagi and Sai. Like his whole motivation and whole everything is for like Isagi. He wouldn't have made that last shot play if it was someone like Barou instead of Isagi, you know? And if you understand Rin's character and shit, you know that Ego has literally told him, yo, that's your problem. Relying too hard on destroyer mode. Isagi and Sai in the cup or something like that. And that's why he went to the monk training. And then before, Itoshi Sai was literally the one who was all like, so long as you refer to me as your little brother. And that's why I think Rin's best development does come in the U20 game, where he says like, you know, the one I need to devour is myself. And then he relapses at the end of it when it's all about Isagi. But then we get into the PXG game and it kind of complicates it, where he wants to destroy the number one or the best player, and then that happens to be Isagi, and like it just goes in the fucking circle. Rin's character is just going in a circle, you know? So I really hope that this Spain game does like define his character for him, you know? Rin's just too codependent. I do agree with that. 100%, if they want to give everyone shine, it's necessary. This is the best chance to work on the characters who have got less shine so far. Basically foreshadowed with those being the characters first dealing with Teddy. Yeah. He is the anti-ego bro, gonna act as all the B team's Hugo. Do you think Isagi might be the last new gen? Actually, I don't know entirely if a Blue Lock player will be new gen. I think it will be kind of cool to see one, but I also respect the decision if other players are, or if other characters are new gens, simply so that it's like something we can look up to or like look forward to. We do know that players can get replaced because of Teddy's introduction, which is very, very interesting. Yo, 400 Sprinter with the 10 Nanase headbands. Good to finally see you live. Your channel motivates me to train, bro. First of all, thank you so much for the 10 Nanase headbands and for like the first positive comment in this fucking live stream. But yeah, no, genuinely, I appreciate all you guys in the first place. Like, I say that as sarcastically as possible. But W's in the chat for 400 Sprinter. Thank you so much for the 10 Nanase headbands. And I'm glad I could do that for you. But dude, that's you. You're the one that's getting up and training and shit like that. I don't really know how my channel does that because we just make Blue Lock chapter review videos, but that's you entirely, man. Give more credit to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing good. Another crack theory. What if Raid Dark makes another Blue Lock just to select the final new Gen 11? Okay, that is a crackhead theory, Liege of Nerd. All right. right, chat. That's gonna be Arrow's BLUELOCK news, anime expo, and everything like that. A lot of things I didn't know, like obviously the Sai and Isagi BLUELOCK ending in like 20 years or some shit like that. Yuki Miya potentially starting, Sai and Kaiser interacting and shit like that. So W's in the chat to Arrow. Go subscribe to him. I'm on my business account, so I don't subscribe to fucking anyone. But okay, hold on. I also need to fix the resolution on this shit now. Okay. There we go. Let me fix the resolution. All right. And now we can start playing the music again. Loki missed the music. Yo, Nuclear Yawn with the 7 Honesty headbands. Notice how Bench Geary... Okay, Nuclear Yawn, what is this slander, bro? Thank you so much for the Canadian $7, but we're just slandering everyone, man. Okay. I don't even know what I'm reading at this point, bro. You went too far with the Botcherous slander. Get out. Okay, anyways, chat. That's going to be it for this stream with the BLUELOCK Anime Expo news. I will say the most interesting thing is probably BLUELOCK lasting that long. Very, very interesting that BLUELOCK is going to be lasting that long, chat. We'll be here for the ride. We'll see what happens and everything like that. I don't want to talk about it too much and shit like that. I do, like, separate my IRL and, like, you know, online persona and everything like that. But, yeah, BLUELOCK going on for just as long as fucking One Piece, apparently. And, Isagi and Sai team up. I really do think, like, you know, he asked for our thoughts on the Rin shit. I do think that will happen, like, with Rin and Isagi and Sai teaming up. I think that's the most likely thing. Anyways, chat, yeah, W's in chat for Arrow, W's in chat for, the Anime Expo news as well, for Kaneshiro and Nomura, first fucking overseas appearance, you know? I truly wish that I could have, or I should have gone, but I was busier during fucking Anime Expo season anyway. But I also heard Anime Expo, like, was pretty packed. Like, they're always super packed in the fucking cosplay cons and shit like that. I don't know how I'd fucking go there. But yeah. Anyways, chat, that's gonna be it for this stream. W fucking stream. We got the bingo card done. I know I just need to get the bingo card done before we get into the actual chapter in like 48 hours. So, as someone who went to Anime Expo, can confirm it was packed. Yo, man. I hope for your safety, or I'm glad you're safe, Legion of Nerd. I'm glad you're safe. But I appreciate you guys for showing up. Little stream just to do a little bit of England predictions before we actually get into the game itself, because next chapter, all of it might be revealed. We might be getting formations. We might be getting, like, Fox getting revealed. Augie might be playing. So, I just want to do a little bit of predictions, bingo card before it becomes irrelevant, as well as like the Anime Expo news, because that was also very, very important. All right, chat, W fucking stream. I appreciate every single one of you guys, every single person who chatted, every single person who donated, every single person who is just watching and not even saying anything in the stream. Y'all mean the world to me so much, bro. As much as like we're sarcastic and shit like that. But yeah, Jungi, Brozo, 303 Rabbit, Charles, Nyar Dayton, Vivian, Hugo totally wants me. Okay, that's a great name, by the way. Glitch, J Star, YA, Heian, Doge, Kyle Like Bees, Hockey, JX Fringo with the relapsed Toshi Rin. Okay, why am I even saying that, bro? Thank you so much, JX, for the donation earlier. Yoru, or yeah, I think that's Yoru. Jared, Vex, Blaze, appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you guys in literally 2 more days for the chapter stream. So make sure to be there, because that will be literally like England game starting. It's gonna be a generational one, chat. We're gonna be the start of potentially one of the best games in BLUELOCK. All right, chat. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I'll see y'all in like 48 hours. Peace, peace, peace. Have a good rest of your day, or good rest of your night if it's fun.